Hey. How y'all doing? David Hogue, first again. Hey, Sandy. Jerry. Boiled peanuts. How do you like? Oh, about wore out. I've been to the farm this morning. That's why I'm late coming on today. Just about wore my ass out. Hey, Kathy. Bryce Walton. Frankie Z. I like Keystone. I drank a bunch of it when it's cheap. But now the cheapest beer I can buy is Natty. Heck yeah, Sandy. Every time I head to Florida, I'm looking for that hand-painted sign on the side of the road. You know, there's one I'm talking about. Boiled peanuts, and you can tell they used a heavy brush because the paint's running down. I'm looking for one of them signs, boy. Francisco, I'm doing well. Oh, no. She knows I wasn't cleaning the garage. I was out at the farm. Her and the grandsons. I was going to do a live stream from the farm. Got all set up out there. Sitting on the deck by the pool. My kids put in an above ground pool. Built a deck on one side of it. I said this would be nice. And you'll see the video I filmed. I got caught in the rain, so I was sopping wet where my clothes were. And then here comes the sun. And it just turned the entire area into a sauna. And of course, I'm wearing this. I ain't wearing, bathing suit or nothing. But, man, it got hot and muggy quick. And I said, ain't no way. Ain't no way I can sit out here and do this. At least here, if I need to, I can plug in a fan, but I'm in the shade. What's the difference in taste between boiling and roasting? Well, Michelle, a boiled peanut is really, 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 really soft. The wives' tale is a feller that didn't have any teeth, really missed his peanuts because he loved peanuts, and he figured out how to cook them where they were soft enough to gum them and eat them. And your roasted peanuts, they're just, basically they're deep fried in oil and salted. And these are just boiled. You've got just a boiled peanut with, let's see what's added to it. A bunch of sugar. Bunch of salt. There's 410 milligrams of sodium in a quarter cup of these peanuts shelled after they're shelled. 410 milligrams of salt. But no cholesterol. A little bit of fat, a little bit of protein. And basically the original is just boiled in salt water. And then you get the hot and spicy. And I don't know what all peppers are in it. Here we are. Peanuts, water, salt, sugar, red pepper flakes, granulated onion, paprika. So there you go. That was DJ again. Donald J. Sean, hell, you could start something there, buddy. Start making boiled peanuts. Sell them, and then maybe calm down a bunch of those liberal tears out there. I couldn't help but laugh. I was talking about that 6-block area in Seattle that was Chaz, whatever. And then they changed the name of it to Chop or something. They shrunk it down to about 2 blocks. And it's so funny that they're crying about, not wanting any police around, all that kind of stuff. And then lo and behold, they get attacked, somebody gets beat up. What's the first thing I want to do? Call for a police officer. The cop says, "We ain't coming." I loved it. Jackie, I saw that pile driver wham that you was talking about. So, Sandy, you know what I'm doing. Hell yeah, junk man. Heck, for a while there, I was buying peanuts in a 50-pound bag, raw. Love peanuts. Of course, peanuts is what you feed to a hog to fatten them up. Maybe I shouldn't be eating them. Well, thank you, Duke 2020. I appreciate that. You're welcome here. And right, I'll tell them what you'll find us doing. I mean, the video today that I made, I think you'll enjoy it. I went out on the farm to do it. I don't want to give away anything. But I went in search of chicken of the woods. And I captured some of them. So, for those of you who don't know what chicken of the woods is, you have to Google it. I caught some of them. I'm going to cook some up. And I gathered me some hickory for my smoker, grill, whatever. And picked about 2 dozen ticks off my grandson. Bless his heart. And I got a few off of me. Might find some more when I go get a shower. I don't know. I don't usually get many on me. I use Avon Skin So Soft. No homemade wine? What are you talking about, Derek? Oh, hell yeah, Sean. Like a 16th inch of rain. Oh, funny how your taste buds. Oh, Brent, I'll tell you a funny story. I'm talking about your taste buds changing. When I was 6 or 7 years old. No, I was 7 or 8. My mama fixed supper and we had fresh corn, and she'd cut it off the ear, boiled up, have fresh corn, and a big old fresh tomatoes. Not like slicing a big old beautiful slice of tomato on your plate, and I don't know, maybe some fried chicken or something. I don't know what all. Anyway, my dad was noticing I wasn't eating that slice of tomato, and he said, "Boy, you got to eat that tomato." I said, "I don't like tomatoes." He said, "I don't care." He says, "I want you to eat that tomato." And I said, "I ain't eating that tomato." I was, like I said, 7 or 8 years old. And he says, "You will either eat that tomato or take a whooping." I looked at him. I said, "Well, I'm going to have to take a whooping because I ain't eating that tomato." And he told me years later, he said he laughed so hard inside, he's trying not to let it show. He didn't have the heart to give me a whooping. He's a little kid standing up to his daddy like that. "You have to give me a whooping because I ain't eating that tomato." Now, of course, I love them. South Georgia, boiled peanuts. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Duke. Martin Crisco. Benji, I don't know why you shared that with us, but another comment like that one, and you'll not be leaving another comment on here. You should try Natural Ice 5.0. Oh, yeah. It ain't that cheap here. That gum beer's going up here. Natty Light, $20 a case. A stupid high. Used to buy beer 50 cents a can. Hey, Timothy. Better if you make them yourself. The canned nuts are food, too. You're welcome, Michelle. I'm just planting peanuts in my neighbor's yard in the Bahamas. James, I tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to get to visit anybody this year. Everywhere you go, the COVID's got everything shut down. Hell, they, up in Idaho Hillbilly was telling me about this woman that tested positive, and she didn't care. She went to a bachelorette party that evening at a bar, found all these people, and they said now then they've had another jump in the numbers. She knew she was hot, and she still went out like that. That ain't right. So anyway, Kevin and Kitty says, "Bob, no offense, we ain't having nobody visit this year. Not if this going on." I said, "I respect you." I said, "I don't have a problem with that." I said, "Don't want to hurt your feelings." I said, "You ain't hurting my feelings. I totally understand. My wife don't want to go nowhere. She don't like for me to go anywhere except the grocery store. And she don't want to go down to Pavo, Georgia, see Byron. She does want to go to that damn condo that she rented, but in Panama City Beach, but New Zealand, I can't make no plans to go there because the country's closed. The Bahamas, where James Edward is, hell, that country's closed. Really, technically, I think the United States is too. And anyway, oh hell, there's Eric Trump there. Anyhow, I don't reckon I'm gonna get to visit nobody this year. So instead of showing favoritism and visiting maybe a few people that I know around here, I think I just won't visit nobody. I'll just stay here like a damn hermit and do live streams. Oh, Thank you, Mysterious. What are you eating? Did you not read the title? Boiled peanuts. We'll go for peanuts right now. Get what you asked for. We have an acre garden of peanuts. Oh, man. I love them. Governors and mayors who ushered this in needs to be held accountable. The only change I would like to see is new governors, new mayors. We have a lot of young men in the Bahamas that roast peanuts and sell them on the streets. Get a pack 3 times a week. You're talking about roasted, James. These are boiled. Oh, man, you just spoiled it. Snakes? What are you talking about, Michelle? Just spoiled what, Michelle? You stop eating them once you get started eating Kroger's mixed nuts in large bag. My husband buys them. Well, man, I can't stop eating those things. And the pounds. Oh, I understand, Sandy. Careful with those deer ticks. Some carry Lyme disease. Oh, yeah. There's a fungus among us, says James. PawPaw, do you ever consider putting out your own cookbook or cooking show like Justin Wilson? Oh, hell no, James. I've got but there's a playlist on my channel you can watch for free. And it's a playlist called Vintage Recipes. Check it out. Talk back to Daddy. Bill Shaw, hello, little later star. Been waiting. Well, Bill, I've been out to farm this morning. Hunting for chicken of the woods. And I caught some of them. I like Natty lied. Don't like my internet connection. It's about $1 a beer here in Whitney. Whew. Don't like my internet connection. Just can't fix stupid. Sorry, PawPaw, it was a bad joke. It was, but I knew that wasn't typical of you, so that's why you're still here. Ooh, a lot. Well, PawPaw, you can come to the Bahamas. I own the building, the self-quarantine private property. I own the taxi service. Oh, oh, James, you are too damn kind, son. And believe you me, I would love to come visit. I really would. But I believe in paying my own way. I'd make damn sure that your sister or whoever's got the taxi service, I wouldn't expect her to work for free. No way in hell. Tony, me and my aunt, uncle, and PawPaw used to farm peanuts, and yes, I actually called him PawPaw. Cool. You have to be safe. Hey, Kim. Kim, I've got to bow out. You ain't left yet, so it ain't cost you nothing. I'm going to have to bow out on our getting together in Manchester at the Cracker Barrel. Hell, my wife done says she don't want me visiting nobody. Don't really want me going anywhere but the grocery store. After I told her about New Zealand being closed, Idaho Hillbilly not wanting any company because of this COVID stuff and all this. So, Kim, I'm not going to be visiting with anybody this year. So, don't be offended. We'll do it again. We'll get together again. Maybe I will eat my words and come up to Illinois. Florida Rock Goddess, Dwayne and Tabitha, we didn't get notification you were on. Did we miss anything? No, I just came on 19 minutes ago. I've been out doing a video at my farm this morning. Hey, Janine, you can come visit me. I'll take care of you. Hey, Tom. No, I ain't visiting nobody. Pay no attention to the hotel. Look for private dwelling with families. Yeah. Love me some peanut patch, boiled peanuts, says Janine. It's chicken of the woods mushrooms. Yes, it is. Hell, I hope that's what this is. I don't eat no poison mushrooms. I have never in my life seen mushrooms this tough. I mean, look here. I'm trying to. I can't be. I get it to flex a little bit. The hell, I can't break it. So I didn't think I was. Look at how I had to seesaw the doggone thing to get it to come loose from the wood it was attached to. So I've got to do research and make sure that's what that is. I don't want to be eating no poison mushrooms. Hey, Benny, let's see if you need anything. I'll call you. Dally Show, how the hell you doing? Good. I ain't drank Natty since my high school days. Well, it's the cheapest thing around here, so that's what I'm drinking. Florida. Well, peanuts and a cold and sweet. Hell yeah. Does it get any better than this, folks? I don't think so. Keystone allows a new sweet flavor raspberry something. I'll call you later. All right, Kim. Well, you got to stay safe, PawPaw. Your sweetheart knows what's best for her sweetheart. Oh. The last thing we need to do is, and I ain't worried about Kim and his sweetheart having any kind of virus or anything, but when you go into a restaurant, it's a public place, and you don't know who was sat at the table before you. You don't know who touched the freaking door handle when you walked in, and so just to avoid the issue and the hassle, not going to do it. And Kim, our cases in my county skyrocketed. Oh, Daily Show, that's too damn kind of you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. That's a fine oyster mushroom. I'm going to eat it up good, prime, and butter and salt. Oh, good. Okay. So it's an oyster mushroom. Shelf mushroom. I got these on my farm on a piece of old rotting hickory. And these were not like stacked up above each other. They were along in a line in a row on a limb. So we're going to see what we have. I am not a mushroom expert, so I got to make damn sure what I've got here is not poisonous. So if Rock God calls them a oyster mushroom, Bill Schrock calls them a shelf mushroom. Well, chicken of the woods are all kinds of different colors, Janine. Nope, sweet if you had shine would be good. Like everyone else. You don't know if you got it or not. People need to quit panicking and start living. I know. Ball pens. Hell yeah, Frankie. What's the news for in the top right corner? That's not a noose. That's a lamp cord or fluorescent light cord. It's tied up so it don't hit my head on it. Right down the road from me in Effington, South Carolina. Really? Let's see here. Distributed by McCall Farms, Effingham, South Carolina. Well, how about that? Proudly made in the USA. North Carolina Hawkins, Randy French. I bet I pulled 2 dozen ticks off my little grandson. Bless his heart. Okay, just checking. Hey, Hyde, 11. Love it, USA. Dennis Jennings. I was in Florida, went to Sam's, and they had a gallon cans of boiled peanuts for $4. Let me just say, I bought 10 gallons and had to go back next day for more. By God, I'd buy them too. Chickens and turkeys eat ticks. Oh, hell yeah, they do. So do possums. And so do guineas. Some with peanuts, Cajun, or they just regular salt bowl. These are the hot and spicy. And these are just the salted and bowl. Ticks are bad up here in Michigan this year because of that damn break, and it's got a lot of humidity in here. Trump 2020 make overtime tax free. Yeah, I like that. Get talking about these damn ticks, then I get feeling like I got them crawling on me. Damn y'all. Yep, there's one. Oh, bastards. Those some bitches are escape artists too. Goober time of Gomer. Now, Skeeter, as long as those mushrooms are good and hard, they kind of feel like leather. They're okay, but they're soft. Don't eat them. Not really. These are hard as a frick. Leather is a good description, like the sole of your shoe. Ticks from the devil. Need chickens. Burn those little bastards. Hell yeah. Pisses me off. I'll rub alcohol on them from the inside. Like a spotted one. You better check yourself. Oh, yeah, I know, Janine. I'll get in there and get in the shower later. Rub myself down with Avon Skin So Soft, and they won't have nothing to do with me. Don't know if you can or not, one crow and rooster, but the Dollar Tree sells them. They sell them in a can smaller than this for $1. This is $1.98 at Walmart this morning. Grown rooster, I've never seen boiled peanuts in Texas. Oh, Natty Bow. No. Natty Light. See there? I brought me 2 of them to start with. Yep. Best report in the world, rock guy. There was a guy at the mall who used to make homemade peanut butter. He had a machine that used a hand crank. Pretty good peanut butter. She'll pop all the cans worth a damn $1. Hey, Nora. Today, I don't have a lot to talk about because I'm tired. But when I get done with y'all, I'm going to go in there and take care of this video. Y'all ain't going to believe how long it took me to tie down the limbs I cut off of a tree. I was going to trim 3 or 4 trees in my yard at the farm that have the limbs hanging down, you know, where the brush against your hat or whatever when you're riding a lawnmower. I was going to trim them all. And hell, after trimming one, just one, I said, oh my God, I got all the dadgum hickory I need for the whole freaking season right here off this one tree. And I wasn't trimming big limbs now. I mean, they weren't no bigger than that right there. But they was all hanging down, and I had my electric pole saw. And I could reach up, I guess, I'm 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'm probably reaching 12, easy 14 feet. Probably. Yeah. Easy reaching up 14 foot to make a cut. So all these limbs hanging down like that, I was trimming them back and piled them all on this trailer that I run my lawnmower on. Of course, it piled way up, and I had my tie down straps, winch straps, and I like to never got it all tied down because it's just springy and all that kind of stuff. You know, you tighten this one, and then you go over here and do another one, and that compresses it down. It loosens this. Anyway, y'all get a kick out of it because you'll have to watch it at 10 times speed. But I think it'll be humorous. We'll see. I also had to find out. I'll find out right now if I have to wait till the hickory wood is dry or not to cook with it. You know, smoke with it. Does hickory have to season to use for smoking? Gordon Ramsay's got a secret to making perfect eggs and more. Here we are. How long does hickory need to age for use it for smoking? Green wood. Can you smoke? Green wood is green wood no matter what time of year it gets cut. The greener the better? Huh. Green. Green wood doesn't work for most smokers. Yeah, I said that's what I like. Green wood. I wouldn't use it cooking at home. I would use it cooking at home when I can get it. A fire and good drowsy. Ah. Okay. Says yes, you can. Cool. So I can use the limbs I cut today. Plus, some of them are dead anyway. Blake said, "I'd love to have you neighbor." Hey, bird legs bear. How long do you boil peanuts until they're soft? Look, that's not a noose. It's a Well, I don't know. Depends on how people act around here. I know you're talking about that right there. That's a lamp cord or fluorescent light cord. See the light right there? 4-foot light. That's the cord coming off of it. It's just tied up so we don't hit my head on it. No, PawPaw ain't hanging nobody here. Ain't having a lynching at PawPaw's house. Get that out of your head, Blake. No, it's a song, Blake. It's a freaking song. Well, it is now. The old fart next door that died. He didn't have. He was a bit of a pain in the ass, but the old lady, she's nice enough. Florida Rock God, that video is only like 5 minutes long. Oh, I'd love to have you as a neighbor. PawPaw cut down a tree once it's my birthday today, says Review Guys. Didn't feel like it with all the stuff going on, though. Morning, Thomas. Good afternoon, Thomas. Happy birthday, Review Guy. Richard Golden is Landeros. Cheers from Southern California. Yep, natties are great. Review Guy says, what are you eating? Review Guy, what is the name of this video? Pay attention when I'm talking to you, son. Jorge Mora, did you run out of house wine? No, but I don't drink wine if I want. When it's hot like this, I just want a nice, cold, refreshing beer. Besides that, I drink the wine and I go right to sleep. Oh, God, my wine puts me out. I have fallen asleep during my live streams drinking my wine. What weight oil do you use for the lawnmower? Skeeter, you have to look at the engine manufacturer's recommendations. It's whatever engine is on there. I can't say that you use this in a Craftsman or you use this in a Gravely. You've got to look at the engine. The engine's what's important. But I do run a lot of 5W30. Fort Worth. Hey, there's Jinx. Well, a lot of people like them hot. Of course, when you buy them hot, it takes a while for them to cool down anyway before you can eat them. So they've even got heating instructions on here. It says serving suggestions: delicious chilled, heated, or right out of the can. No matter. Eat them any way you like. Well, thanks. Guess I'm not the only one with a tick problem. No. Old bastards. You'll see the video where me and my grandson walked. You'll say, yep, you can get ticks there, all right. We walked way deep in the woods of my farm. Hey, West Virginia. Should be seasoned, at least 80% dryness. You need dry wood to burn and produce thin smoke, thin blue smoke. Okay, Cobra J. Of course, I'm using charcoal. I'm not trying to burn the hickory for just the hickory to make smoke. I'm talking about throwing little sticks in there to use that for smoke on top of my charcoal. So don't bother me. I can let it sit around dry. I got plenty of it. It's time I selling boiled beans. My store up here that I work at. Shell bean. Don't know. Didn't look just. Review guy. Boiled peanuts. Don't know. Didn't look. Just logged on. If PawPaw's going live, I'm watching, he says. And that's all that matters. Review guy. Thank you. Shayna is so jealous. What are you jealous of, Shayna Chandler? Golden goal. It ain't my birthday, son. It's a review guy's birthday. But I'll just pretend you're the first one. Wish me my happy birthday this year. How's that? Ain't got a dog, Farrell Osmond. Oh, I see, says Cobra. Name of video, Peanuts and Beer. That is the name of it. It's boiled peanuts and Natty Light with PawPaw. Hey. What can I say? You look for something fancy you ain't getting it here. It's just a live stream. We sit around and shoot the shit. Well, Jinx, I'd rather drink this right here than that Miller High Life. Ugh. It's got a certain wang to it that I don't really care for. But as long as it's cold, I'll drink it if somebody else is buying it. One feller you saw, he's nice enough to donate enough to buy me a 12-pack today. Thank you. Let's call for SA30. Some call for 5W30, 10W30, 10W40. Say 30 is a pretty safe choice. Matt, your evil twin 4. Good afternoon. Just stopped by to say hello. Gotta go. Bye. See you. Boiled peanuts. I've never had them. Are they good? Well, I'm eating a fool out of them. I love them. I absolutely love boiled peanuts. What I like about them is you can fix them so many different ways as far as flavor. Are there any good? Would I eat them if they weren't no good? Where's Tessie? Paul, did you see the photo I sent you? No, Tessie, I have been at the farm all morning. Hadn't even been online. Let's see what photo she sent me. Dang, I got 20 emails this morning. I'm guessing you sent it to my email, hon. But no, I don't see it. Let me look in spam. No, hon, I haven't seen a photo, Tessie. Luke 2020. Use olive oil in the lawnmower. Let us know what happened. I'll tell you a funny story about using vegetable oil in a car. No, it's not my birthday. A friend of mine had a car that burned oil terribly, terribly. And he got stranded in a town about 10 miles from home. He called his daddy. He didn't know what to do. He didn't have enough money to buy some oil. Daddy told him to go down to the taco place. And he said, get a gallon of their used cooking oil and pour in there. He said he did. He said that he drove that car home on cooking oil. He said his car smelled like he was frying tortillas. He says car smell like tacos. People ask some stupid question. Oh, it's all right, Thomas. I personally like spicy peanuts in the Miller High Life Coors Original. Miller High Life Coors Original. I've never heard of Miller High Life Coors. Sean, that's two different companies. Think about growing me a bear. Buy me a grizzly bear. I think I was show that I kept once. Maybe I'll make friends with that grizzly bear. I don't know. Talking about Grizzly Adams. Yeah, I'm a High Life fan myself. Me and Pammy eating soup, beans, salmon patties, and pickled beets, cornbread. All right. Growing me a beard, I mean. Are you eating hot ones? Yeah. You need to heat the boiled peanuts much better. James Lynch, I have been eating boiled peanuts since you was shitting yeller. I reckon I know what I like. Hot, they are good hot, but I can't eat them if they're boiling hot. And they are good that way, but to each his own. I don't turn them down no matter what temperature they are. Now Elizabeth wants some. Allergic to peanuts. How does anybody get allergic to peanuts? I mean, I'm not looking down on you or make fun of you, Shayna. I'm just saying, how does anybody get allergic to peanuts? I don't understand it. Hear it all the time, peanut allergy. Hell, you cannot buy loose peanuts in the grocery store anymore. You can't buy them in the 50-pound, what I call a toe sack, burlap bag anymore. They have to be sealed, to protect people that do have a peanut allergy. Blew my mind. I couldn't believe it. Or just go to produce market, buy a 50-pound bag all the time. Can't do it no more. You just get them out the commissary. Nope. They have to come prepackaged. Herbal peanuts. I heard North Carolina girl for a bit. Raw peanuts in a crock pot, lots of hot pepper, very tasty, spicy little rascals indeed. Yes, sir, that's what I'm having right there, hot and spicy. Usually something I wouldn't water before I add my fire, it smokes better. I've heard hot boiled peanuts are better. Roasted guy myself, though I like them best with Boston baked beans. I'm a big Eastwood fan. Great movie after birthday is Dirty Harry, Magnum Force anyway. I enjoyed the way you shoot the shit, says Ken Rowell. Miller Lite's good. Margaret Holmes' famous peanuts. Texas, we just drink Shiner. Lone Star, Light. Hello to Axton. Hey, Axton, how you doing, man? Is your grandfather being good to you, Axton? He better be. You tell him that PawPaw said that it was time for him to go buy you an ice cream cone, take you Dairy Queen or somewhere like that, and go get you some ice cream. Okay? Axton, you tell him that I said for him to do it. F and T, I tell me, give a shout out. I have, Sean. They're good. Oh, honey, I don't even use that light tube email no more. Sorry, Tessie. Just use CallBobForSigns at yahoo.com. Corn Rooster, I might just do that. You remind me, my granddad in Arkansas, he used to sit around with a jar of those hot pickles, cauliflower, and oh yeah. Boiled peanuts or pistachio? I like pistachios. Sent for Bob. Yeah, CallBobForSigns. Hello, I'm late as usual. 320. I'm doing well, honey. How you doing? PawPaw, glad to see you again. Thank you, David. It's raining down here in Central Florida, and I got nothing better to do than watch PawPaw drink Natty Light and what peanuts? Boiled peanuts. Hot boiled peanuts. Don't get no better. I tell you what, I got hot today working out there at the farm. Felt good though. Put some Cajun seasoning on the peanuts. Taco mobile. Make me want some ice house. Papa, what is your view? What are you looking at? What is my view? I'm looking at the chat. What are you talking about? What is my view? This loose peanuts in Alabama grocery store says. JJ BLT on wheat. All right, Papa, if I go out and get some, the 6-pack, get fat and sick, I'm blaming you. Don't blame me about getting sick now. You're going to get fat, though. They're unfortunately unlucky. Oh, my mom's allergic to pineapples. Oh, man. I like them hot. I recently learned they can be reheated. Yeah, you can boil them right back up. You can even throw them in the microwave. I have to check out IGA. We can get them in a sack, but inside they're in a plastic bag, yeah. Only peanuts you can buy here is for bird food. Really, Ken? Wow. You can't even buy them in the little packages that's already shelled. I mean, just tear it open and eat them. Damn. Crap and fire tonight. When you have time, Papa, it's in your Yahoo email now. Video will be uploaded next Wednesday. Okay. Let me look at my Yahoo email that Tessie says she just sent me a photograph. There it is. Teresa. So look at her now. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Tessie, she don't look like she just come out of the trash pile like a $2 working girl on Friday night now. Oh, how pretty. You got to put that on your videos and show people. I'm sure you will, though. That's pretty, Tessie. You did a nice job cleaning her up. He said, yes, but Hamper's cutting trees right now, but Meemaw loves you. Thanks for the shout out. Oh, you're welcome, F&T. Papa misread the title at first. I thought you were boiling peanuts. No, eating them. Glad to see you're back at it. Where do you find boiled peanuts? Well, I can buy them at the Dollar Tree. And I bought these 25-ounce cans at Walmart. I can get a 15, or I think it's a 15-ounce can. I had one, ate them all. You know, the regular size can, like a can of corn or can of green beans, those cans are $1. And these is $1.98. But Dollar Tree didn't have the hot ones. So I figured, what the heck? I'll go ahead and pay a little bit extra and get me some because I wanted them. And Dollar Tree wasn't open yet. That was this morning. I was on my way to the farm. If you ever get you some boiled peanuts, try them. I think you'll like them. I hadn't seen that 8% JBLT on wheat. Cherry Hill says, I have bought 50-pound bag of uncooked peanuts at local feed stores where we get our bird feed. Yeah. I'll probably have to do that. Go down to the co-op or something. But they sure ain't got them at Tractor Supply. Hey, Ellen Fisher, how are you? Have you ever field fried boiled peanuts? I've never fried boiled peanuts. I have seen peanuts fried, but I've never fried boiled peanuts. Beetlejuice, just finishing day roofing. Boy, it's hot up here. Heck yeah, it's hot today, Beetlejuice. Hey, Tim's World. Oh, my granddad was so poor, he used to eat 3 sticks of butter and pour chocolate syrup on them. He would eat it like with a fork. He used to beg me to make it for him. Really? What's the temperature down there, PawPaw? It's 93 near Fort Worth at 2 p.m. and climbing. We're very, very nice right here in the shade. Let me see. Boy, I'll tell you what, we had a little shower come in at the farm, and when it left and the sun popped out, it was miserably hot. It's 81 degrees here. It's about as high as it's supposed to be. Finally, now I can sit down and visit with you, PawPaw. Got the kitchen cleaned up. Going to have a natty also. All right. Cheers, Janine. Dwayne just got a Craftsman shop vac, 16-gallon for Father's Day. Nice. Is that so you bought that so he can start helping around the house? Deep frying boiled peanuts. No, Elizabeth, I never have. Because if you try deep frying boiled peanuts, problem you've got is there's a lot of water inside that hole right there. So I've never done that. Unless you're talking about shelling them. But I've never tried it, and I don't understand why I would want to do all that, but hell, if you want to cook them, I'll eat them. Salted, says Ken Rao. Where did I get them? I got these at Walmart. Cut up a huge salad for supper. Feel sorry for those allergic to avocados. I know two are. Yep. Our Dollar Tree does too. I got somewhere the other day, but it's a little bitty can or regular vegetable can, 15 half ounces, whatever, for $1. But I was running too early for the Dollar Tree this morning, heading to the farm. Wife wanted tomatoes. Freaking tomatoes, $2 a pound. I know I'm going to kick myself all summer because I ain't planting no damn tomato plants. But I was at Walmart and they had these there. So I just jumped all over them and went on. One good thing I can say about Jimmy Carter is that he grows good peanut. He was the most do-nothing president we ever had in our life. Biggest bullshit is if you want to grow over an acre of peanuts yourself, what? Gotta get permission. Permission? I've never heard of that. All right, Tim. Got 2 nickels. Will do. I love anything to do with peanuts. But from bad on my hands, usually on live streams. Might be good in peanut brittle. Papa's peanut ball off. What ate your plans for Father's Day? Nothing. I don't reckon. I don't reckon nothing ate them. I know what are. I just like messing with you people that have all these they misspell words. I love messing with you. Janine says, "What ate your plans?" Of course, that's not what she meant. She meant, "What are your plans?" I don't have any plans, Janine. Typical. It's just typical. I think my daughter and son-in-law will still be in Florida, and my boys don't have a damn thing to do with me. So I'll just be sitting here like I usually am. A lot of truck stops and convenience stores sell them in the South, at least. Have been crock pots, hot and ready. Yep, you're right, Elizabeth. You are correct. You dip them out into a big old styrofoam cup. Making more peach jam and a huge peach cobbler at Tim's World. It's a thumbs up. 128 watch it, only 63 thumbs up. Well, Cherry Hill, maybe the rest of the people don't like the live stream. Nice in the shade. 81 McMinnville, Georgia. Hell, Rebecca, it's probably 81 in McMinnville, Tennessee also, because it's only 35 miles from here. Keep missing that trash can my neighbor brought over. Put boiled peanuts and boiling hot oil, you're going to have an explosion in your face. Do not put boiled peanuts. Won't cost. Do not put boiled peanuts in hot oil. Well, that's what I was saying, Rebecca. I don't know how you'd fry them because that's full of water. Unless you're talking about shelling them first, and then you just got soft peanuts, Only bags of roasted salted peanuts. Okay. At least you can get peanuts there, Ken. Yeah, I thought so. There is a hanging knot rope in the back. Blake's talking about that right there. You shell and drain them first. They're better to me than fried peanuts. Let's see, I made raspberry strawberry jam. Harvested our first tomatoes last night. Carter. I don't know what Blake's saying. Boil them in water. My dad does on gas stove. Big kettle, plenty of salt. Do nothing president. Yep. Carter was the most do nothing president I ever saw in my life. You ever drink? David, by God, if you wasn't such a loyal viewer, I would say you was in here trolling, asking a stupid question, like a nasty question like that. But to answer your question, no, I've never drank booger beer. I hell, I'm old enough to know that one day is the same as the other. These holidays were all invented by merchants. Merchants came up with all these days to sell their goods. Oh yeah, it's all commercial. I mean, come on, Grandchildren's Day, Children's Day, Grandparents' Day. You probably look on a calendar and probably find a holiday for practically every day of the year. And it's just one way for merchants to sell more goods and get men in trouble. It's Valentine's Day. What are you going to get your sweetheart? Oh, good gosh, she gets to sleep with me. What else you need? You know. I know, Kathy. I know. You follow it up. I don't know if you got good enough resolution to see coming up. You see the dark spot there, the dark spot there, the dark spot there. In other words, it's going all the way up to that 4-foot fluorescent light. That is the cord to that light. And I've got it tied up to where the cord don't hit me in the eye when I walk into it. I'll take care of that. I'll just turn this just a little bit, then people won't think I'm morbid or something. Oh. Blake Gardner, number 3. Michael Biabos. Hey, PawPaw, you might just have to have a PawPaw day if the fans are on your channel. Richard 66 Van Nuys, California, checking in. Is dry roasted peanuts deep fried in oil? Yes, they are. Oh no, dry roasted? I don't know, Richard. That's something you have to Google. I know your typical peanuts that you buy, they got oil on them. They're actually just deep fried. They call them roasted, but they're deep fried. Thank you. Oh, West Virginia, I like cashews also. So it's getting old done at PawPaw. I think it meant don't it. Kid just came by and said hi, told me what they bought and left. I reckon at least I love you, Dad. I just turned 41 June 4th. Shit, boy. I wouldn't mind being 41 again. Knowing what I know today, I would be a multi-millionaire. Of course, hell, I retired at 50. It's pretty close. No, I don't want to be 41 again. That means I'd have to work for another 9 years. It's nasty. No troll here. I live in a house, not under a bridge. I know, David. Pardon me. I got to run and go get another couple of Natty lights. I'm not going after them one at a time. Oh, not today. Not after I've put in a full day's work. Oh. Take two. They're small. I walked about a mile in the woods today with my grandson on my farm. Wore me out. Didn't cut all them limbs out of that hickory tree. Picked him up, loaded all him up. We're gonna check. We're gonna check, but we think there's stuff today or thing. Oh, you're talking about the business cards. Okay. Let me know, Rock God. Hey, Duke's World. Seamstress for the van. Consumerism gone awry. I will make sure your shovel and 12 gauge isn't in the shot. I don't use shovel no more. I just use a backhoe. My dad doesn't even like cards anymore. He does not like mail piling up. He doesn't save them like my mama did when she was still here. My dad saved every greeting card I ever gave him. Found him after he died. Every one of them. Well, excuse the hell out of me, Richard. I'm not in the culinary world. Down here, we don't have hens. We got chickens. Hen of the wood. Hen of the woods. Well, so I type up hen of the woods and chicken of the woods comes up also. One guy said, this is not hen of the woods. All right, well, whatever. I don't know. I'm not eating it until I identify it. That's for damn sure. These are tough like leather. I mean, tough. This was growing on top of a rotting piece of hickory wood, the edge of the woods. And this is tough. I mean, I try to bend it. It's like trying to bend a heavy piece of leather. So, and all these pieces were on the same piece of board. I'm not board, same limb. This is the underside. So, I don't know. You mushroom experts out there can tell me. Jim O bets I'm doing well. Oh, boiled peanuts are green, fresh, unroasted. My dad used to tell me, give me a Phillips screwdriver. Is that the flathead or the four-way? Oh, it's good. Ain't nothing better than a good cold one. I mean, a cold one. West Virginia, I know exactly what you're talking about. Eat them all. Green means raw. Well, to me, green is when they first come up out of the ground, and the peanuts themselves are still pink. To me, that's a green peanut. You let them dry, like you buy them in the grocery store. And to me, that's a raw peanut. Then, of course, you got roasted. So, to me, green and raw are two different things. I ain't saying I'm right and you're wrong. It was just what my granddaddy always called them whenever we, first pull them up out of the ground. You try to pop one open and eat it. Hell, it stuck to the hull or the shell. He'd say, "Don't eat a bunch of them green peanuts now. Tear up your stomach." Hell, does kids quit? No, hell no. We'd eat them till they gave us the running poops. That's cool, Aaron. Blake Gardner says BEEWRUN. BEEWRUN. There you go, Janine. Tim's World, nice to see you, buddy. Hey, Ian. If you boil roasted peanuts, they won't turn out right. No, they won't. Sweet. Okay, Matthews has tricks. I'm still plugging away, Tim. So Phillips screwdriver is a flathead. No. Phillips screwdriver is cross point, so to speak. Just cashed out some screw. Best way to get rid of underground hornets nest, PawPaw. Are you talking about hornets or are you talking about them damn yeller jackets? If I tell you how I do it, I'd be reported to the EPA. So I'm not telling you pour gasoline down their holes. You never heard me say pour raw gasoline on the ground. You never heard me say that. You also never heard me say it is not necessary to set fire to it. If you want some fun, I guess if a person wanted to be more entertaining, they could do that. But yeah, better damn well be careful. Oh, Florida Phillips is a crosshead. Let's change that around. I'm 80-year-old. You're still wet behind the ears. I knew I'd get you going, James. I knew I'd get you going. James, I knew I'd get you going with that comment. Hold on. Just a worker. It's great art when dug up. Is that molten aluminum that's poured in them ant hills and everything? Or is it lead? I never heard of a woodcock sand grouse rock guy. Indeed, I found all of them for him and her. It's too painful for anyone else to go through, so I just kept them. Eat it, says Nathan. Did you get any chicken of the trees to eat? Well, this is what I thought it was. Some other people named it something else. But some people said they were oyster shell. These are tough as leather, man. I didn't think I was going to get them cut loose from the dadgum wood. And the chicken the hen of the woods that I was looking for, I didn't get all the way to the end of my property. You'll see on a video I done today walking through the woods with my grandson. He bless his heart, he was done plumb tuckered out. He's only 3-year-old. And of course, I'm not a spring chicken neither. But we walked a pretty good long ways on my property through the woods, and got a 4-wheeler path we go down. And but bless his heart, he got covered up with ticks. But anyhow, I never did make it to that one that I knew that was growing out off this tree. And I mean, it's big and probably that tall, that wide. Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely going to check into it. I don't want to eat something that I shouldn't. Leftover fried chicken at Walmart breakfast, it was bee's knees. Tree mushrooms, you peel them and fry. Were some Japanese engineer years ago, and they called screwdrivers plus and minus. Hey, that's an idea, Bill. That's an idea. All green peanuts are raw, but not all are green. There you go, Elizabeth. That's a good way of looking at it. Yeah, yeah. That's exactly right, Elizabeth. Oh, I got black walnut trees covering up my yard. Them squirrels planted a bunch of them too. Cool, Janine. Always come kind of 4-way, probably because I'm a little dumb. Well, what I refer to as a 4-way screwdriver is that you can get where it's got actually, technically it's a 6-way, but it's a 4-way screwdriver. It's has a bit about that long. One end's got the Phillips, other end's got the flathead, and then it sticks down into a tube. And one end of the tube is a 1/4-inch socket, and the other end's a 5/16, I believe. And then there's a larger Phillips head and flathead bit. It's a Natty end that goes in the handle. Harbor Freight has them. That's what I call a 4-way screwdriver. What? Whatever. It don't matter. We're just here for the beer. Stuart, you keep using that S word in my presence. Boy, it's clouding up out here. We ain't even supposed to get any rain. But boy, it's getting dark. Gallon of gas and match gets rid of fire ants and yellow jackets. I don't even think you need a match. Goodness. What I do is steal gas, I light it. I'm careful, but one time I found myself standing in the middle of a flash. Paul, do you remember where you put the back of the luggage in the plane's called? The plane, I slowly thought it was great that you thought it was funny. Do you remember where you put the back of the luggage in the plane? It's called the plane. I slowly thought that I was great, that you thought it was. Huh. Florida Rock God, I cannot figure out what you just asked me. I'm sorry. Seen Killer Hornet this morning, PawPaw. Dizzy the dog tried to get it like he does at Lost and Borbees. I told him that'd be the last thing bug he'd ever get. One stop, Pop Ingle. Ask Kevin over at Idaho Hillbilly about the mushrooms. He'll know for sure. Well, around here, PawPaw, we call squirrels chicken of the trees. Mushrooms are in your part. It was April. Was the worst birthday ever. The corona ruined it. It says there, that air. They grow on elm and hickory and oak, but don't eat the ones from oak because they're mildly something. My brother eats the mushrooms to go around his septic field. He don't know no better. Plant snap, mushroom snap identification. There's a channel called Mushroom Hunter. Just got home from work and grabbed a beer and some PawPaw TV. Cool, Grant. Well, we're having boiled peanuts and Natty Light and enjoying every bit of it. Gasoline on the ground, the bee's nest equals hello, Light Show. Good day, Annie. Got you, said Stuart. Trying to save money since I'm not working due to the Wuhan death virus. Just got my OB High 202 set up. No more phone bill and free phone calls anywhere in the country as long as you have the internet. If you say so, Charles Widmore. I've had 8 beers since you started the live stream. Well, this is my 3rd one. But, that one went in. See that trash can right there? It's one my neighbor brought over. Told him, I said, you want these cans, you're going to have to bring something to put them in. So he brought that over, and I said, I'll let you know when it's full. I got a bunch of other cans laying here on the ground. Got to throw in there instead of me just throwing them away. We use diesel fuel at Schaumburg. Roasted peanuts and parched peanuts are 2 different animals. Roasted peanuts are technically deep fried. They're deep fried or they're fried in oil. You take them out, shake oil off of them just like Walmart French fries, then put the salt to them. Those are actually roasted peanuts. Now, you take your peanuts in the shell, your raw, dry peanuts in the shell, and you lay them on top of a wood stove or put them on a cookie sheet in the oven. And they just cook that way. That is a parched peanut. Used to do it all the time on top of the wood stove. Getting a handful, lay them up there and reach up there and roll them with your hand, roll them back and forth. And then whenever they were, you'd sample one every now and then, or every time you turn around, you're sampling one till you said, okay, they're done. because just as soon as they got hot, peanut will get soft. Just as soon as it gets hot, it's soft, but it's not cooked. And there's a fine line between it's hot and soft to where it is overdone and dark brown. Got to catch it just right. But that's parched peanuts. At least at my house, it's parched peanuts. All right, I don't want to. I don't want to dispute anyone's word here. Lily told a little joke about where do you put the luggage in the back of the plane. They call it the plane. She thought it was funny. Okay. Eat them. They look okay. First thing that happened, I think you have psychedelic experience. Mom's buying in early morning. Hello, host. Hey, Rexon Calayate. Donate $10,000, says Famous Styles. And who are you donating $10,000 to? Since you're from a foreign country and don't know the dollar sign goes in front of the 10. No, sir. These are not Jimmy Carter peanuts. Jimmy Carter peanuts is from Georgia. These peanuts right here. These peanuts is from Effingham, South Carolina, from the McCall Farms. The Jimmy Carter peanuts in Georgia was a different type of animal. They were served at a Habitat for Humanity. We never gave people full meals, but we did give them some of my fresh roasted peanuts. Of course, my brother Billy, he had the bell. Oh, so it was y'all's was a normal one. Slam dunks is there. Hot shot PawPaw. Hey guys, Rex and Calayate. An old tractor was punctured the hole of the gas can in it, caused all the worms all the way down the hill to pop right up and die and get all weird. Take a regular bag of roasted salted peanuts in the store and put them in my up and warm a little bit, and they taste much better. I know, but roasted in the oven, yeah. Yes, we barely started hearing about the COVID when we celebrated. About a week later, the world freaked out. Hey, Lynn Holt. Well, I'll tell you what, Lynn, I was all right this morning. I've been out at the farm. But boy, come a little shower out there. And then the sun came out. Oh, my Lord. I thought I was in a sauna. I was going to do a live stream from the farm. I was all set up out by my kids' pool on the deck, the sun umbrella and the whole bit. I was going to live stream from a remote location deep in the heart of Tennessee. PawPaw Television comes at you from a remote location. And I got the password for my son-in-law's Wi-Fi, but his modem, power of his modem wouldn't reach out there where I was at. And I said, shit. So, but he'd come out, it got hot. I said, screw it. I'm going to the house. Hey, Barb Pearson, how are you? Bill Reynolds, that is not a crime on PawPaw TV. It might be a prerequisite, actually. Lynn, they're so good. Lynn, I got them at Walmart and got them at Dollar Tree. They come hot and spicy. They also come just in a saltwater brine. Man, they're good. I love them. I freaking love them. Got talking about them the other day, and talking about them flung a craving on me. And Aldi doesn't have them. And I just happened to be in Walmart this morning because I was going up to the farm before Aldi opened, getting some tomatoes for my wife. And while I was in there, I said, peanuts. I'm going to get me some boiled peanuts. And so I did. And I'm loving life and living large. Eating hot and spicy boiled peanuts, drinking a Natty Light, talking to my friends on YouTube. It don't get no better than this, folks. Plus, I filmed a video today, which I will, when I shut this thing down, I'll go in and I'll edit that video and show you. Will gas kill fire ants? Gas will kill anything. That's right, Wild Turkey. Billy Beer and Jimmy Nuts. Well, Kathy, people won't talk about it. Tom O'Brien, I like that. All mushrooms are edible, some only once. I like that. I've never tried the pumpkin seeds, Florida Rock God. A brandy old fashioned, cool. Oh, thank you, Barb. You are too kind, young lady. I do love peanuts. Hell yeah, Kathy. Hell, I thought that was a jet airplane taking off from the airport. It was a Tullahoma Fire Department truck going by. Oh, oh, Janine. You're being silly. We're just here having a good time, honey. Victoria Smile says, hi, host. That's funny, fishing and picking. It's couples. Did you make boiled peanuts? No, honey, I didn't make them. I just bought them at Walmart today. The hot and spicy and the regular salted. No, I didn't make boiled peanut. I didn't make the beer neither, but I'm doing my darndest. I've never let a beer get warm, and I've been going and getting them two at a time, and I'm still ain't let them get warm. I mean, you can see. I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, the sweat on the can. It's still cold. Exercise, pick up beer can. Yeah. No, Lynn, these aren't your nuts. These are my nuts. Can everybody want to sing with me? Let's all sing together to Edward Estrada. Everybody ready? Sha-na na na, sha-na na na, hey, 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 goodbye. Gas will key if you drink too much. I say that would. PawPaw have the best diet in the world. I figured all you do is drink from daylight till dark like I do. You'll be fine. Oh, pardon me. Excuse me. Not bad manners, just good beer. But there with you on my fourth one now. Then one also Bush Light. Oh, you got them stovepipes. Ooh, pardon me. Not bad manners, just good beer. Rock God, I know. It's okay. Please be aware this programming contains nuts. That's funny, Magnum. Joe Biden said he was going to beat Donald Reagan. Bless his heart. Honestly, I do feel sorry for the man. I really do. Bless his heart. He's the people all over the world are laughing at him, and he don't even know it. And I just feel sorry for the man. And no offense to any of my Democrat friends. No offense intended whatsoever. But I don't know how in the hell you could vote for him. Really. The man been in office 40-something years. What has he accomplished? He ain't accomplished nothing. You know. And all these politicians been in office 40-something years. Donald Trump's been in office for 3. And everything in the world is Donald Trump's fault. Oh, it's all Donald Trump's fault. And they've had 40 years to fix this shit and they ain't done a damn thing. Anyway, that was my political soapbox for the day. So it's your last meal, and of course you can have all the beer you want. Which peanuts do you pick? Hot, spicy, or regular? If it's my last meal, you talking about like it's your last meal, you know. Well, it'd definitely be hot and spicy, because I wouldn't be worrying about it coming out the tail end the next day, would I? Oh, no. Hey, goodbye. You got moves PawPaw said barb or thing kills fire ants. It looks like flour. Just dust the mound lightly. Come back in a day or two. No ants. One thing, once you get fire ants, you have to stay after them until you get them under control. Like I sing along. Bye-bye. Hey, PawPaw, good afternoon, Striker. PawPaw the sailor man, toot toot. I drink beer from a can, toot toot. I'm strong to the finish because I passed out when I'm finished. PawPaw the sailor man, toot toot. If you have an allergy to nuts, please don't watch this show. That's a good one. My wife says, why do people watch you? I say, I don't know. We're just sitting around shooting the shit. I don't think it's so much that people watch me as much as it is an opportunity for you to interact with the other viewers here on the channel. You know, this gives you a chance to shoot the breeze with whoever else is here and talk about whatever you want to, because lots of times there'll be conversations going on between 2 or 3 people here I'm not even part of. Don't bother me at all. I like the big size cans, low spicy too. We love boiled peanuts here, canned or fresh. We know when the fresh ones are done, when we cannot stop eating them. Oh, that man's nuts. Cooking brats, if anyone's interested. All right. Damn it. You didn't warn me ahead of time, Florida Rock God. You know I can't get there before they're done. Maybe if you told me this morning, PawPaw, we're going to have brats this evening, that would have given me time to get there. But no. Tell everybody the last minute. That way nobody gets done. For those of you that, oh my God, 158 people, 159 people. For those of you just joining, I'm a little bit depressed about the travel restrictions that's been put on everywhere. I can't go to New Zealand to visit Steve and Cherie because New Zealand is closed. I mean, they closed. No international travelers allowed unless you are a resident of New Zealand. We don't know when that restriction is going to be released. I called Idaho Hillbilly. There was just a big outbreak near them because some dumbass woman that knew she tested positive didn't care and went to a bachelorette party or bachelor party or whatever. And passed the virus on to some other people. So Kevin and Kitty are trying to stay as low key as they can, not have anybody come to their house except their own children. And they said, Bob, it is absolutely nothing personal against you whatsoever. We'd love to have you be here, but we are not going to accept any visitors at all this year. Okay. Then my daughter says, it's getting worse here. And it is. So now then, my family is pressuring me to not go anywhere at all, except maybe the grocery store. So I had to cancel my plans with Kim Fife and his wife to have a meal at the Cracker Barrel together in Manchester, Tennessee. So that's not happening. So I guess we're just stuck communicating like this and shooting a breeze with one another. Can't even socialize with my buddy Tad Barber right up here in Shelbyville, Tennessee. Just, I think he lives maybe 22 miles from me. Because Bedford County freaking exploded with COVID. A bunch of people at Tyson Chicken spread it to everybody else there. And now little Bedford County has hundreds of cases. My county that sat here with a handful of cases for the longest time is now knocking on the door of 100. So, Moore County, Tennessee, where Jack Daniels is made, they had 1 or 2 or 3 for the longest time. And now then their numbers are starting to go up. My daughter's an RN, and she She's working from home, and what she is doing is contact tracing, where, okay, this person tested positive, so she tries to contact everyone that this person may have come in contact with to advise them to get tested. And she's seeing it firsthand, growing and growing and growing and growing. And she thinks that it's going to be like the common cold, that all of us, you and me, all of us are going to experience it before this year is over. And hopefully we'll just experience a small, tiny little sampling of it and not the full blown, intensive care crap. But she's afraid that the way it's spreading, everybody could end up getting a sampling of it. So, I can't play with nobody. I have to stay home. My mommy says I'm grounded. I can't go nowhere. So we'll just have to socialize like we're doing, folks. I will go to the grocery store, and I will go buy beer. That's about it. Oh, that man's nuts. Yes, it said the demos are just using him for a bigger plane. Who's Bidet? Just be a puppet. Is he nuts or he got nuts? Florida Doc sounds good. I'm out of Virginia. God bless. Last Democrat I voted for was George Wallace. Hey, Barb, since you brought up George Wallace, I'll tell you all a good story about George Wallace. George Wallace, as you know, was running for president. And this female reporter, I'm not going to call her a journalist, I'm just going to say reporter, from some newspaper up in New York City. She kept sticking the microphone towards George Wallace and saying, Governor Wallace, is it true that the black people in your state have to eat bologna instead of chicken? Ignored her. Like, what a stupid question. She tried again. Governor Wallace, is it true that the black people of your state eat bologna instead of chicken? He ignored her. Third time, she asked it again. Governor, this is true story now, y'all. This is true. Asked him a third time, is it true the black people of Alabama eat bologna instead of chicken? He said, young lady, I have heard you ask that ridiculous question 3 times now. Let me tell you something. Bologna is 89 cents a pound. And chicken is 29 cents a pound. And if the fine folk of Alabama want to eat bologna instead of chicken, that is their business. Shut her up. But that was George Wallace. He's a character now. I remember him. He was a character. No, you can't, Stryker. Can't fix stupid. I think Hillary's going to swoop in and save the day. You, Bracken, I wouldn't be at all surprised if she didn't come in there. I would not be at all surprised. They're going to have to get somebody in there. Going to have to get somebody. I think I was talking about it yesterday. I would, when I was talking to Idaho Hillbilly about it, I believe that Ivanka Trump would make a hell of a presidential candidate in 2024. I'd vote for her. She's well respected all over the world. She's got a good head for business. She's got good experience right now, you know, with her dad being president, her husband doing whatever the hell he's doing. I think she'd be a hell of a damn candidate for president. You ladies out there could get your first female president, and I think she'd be a fine one. But Hillary Clinton, nah, she was doomed from the start. You know, even though she got, well, she would have probably won against any other politician, but she couldn't compete against a businessman as shrewd as Donald Trump. I mean, face it, y'all, he used that media. He played the media like a freaking fiddle, beat them like a drum. He'd say some off the wall horse crap, and what happened? The media go crazy over it, and all you heard all across the airways is Donald Trump said this and Donald Trump said that, and as long as they was talking about Donald Trump, they weren't saying a damn thing about the other candidates. He commanded that daggone media. He did a good job. Got to give him credit for that. Just got a 15-pound catfish yesterday. We just ate him. He is yummy. Oh. Did we raise hell with Obama's? Nope. That's why we're the silent majority. Imagine how lonely it is sitting in your basement mumbling to yourself. At least I sit out here and mumble to y'all. Right, we love everybody. I'm going to watch President Trump's rally Saturday night live stream. Oh, I always watch it. I always watch his rallies. Let me some real Midwest brats. Hell yeah, that's like a record. Everybody give thumbs up. Subscribe to the man. He deserves it. He's great to us. Black Mustang 122. Hi. Holy crap, 182 people here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate that. Tonight I got to watch episode 2 of Lost, or of Alone. I like that show. New Zealand are off the rocker. Nope. I don't think so, Hugh Brackett. I don't think it's going to come back and bite them at all. I think they're one of the damn smartest countries out there. They shut the damn place down. Said, no. We're good. We got food to eat. We're good. Y'all are fine. Just leave us alone right now. And y'all let this damn COVID shit pass on. How can they be off the rocker, Hugh? When they're sitting there saying we don't run the risk of getting our people sick. They're an island. They can't go nowhere. I mean, you can't run and hide. You're on an island. But I mean, look at our country. I mean, we're how many cases have we got here? Was it over 2 million? I don't remember. But New Zealand did not lose a single person. They only had a handful of cases, and those cases were brought under control, and the people survived them. And now no one's getting sick from COVID-19. I don't know how you say it's going to bite them, but I'm willing to listen. No COVID cases, so maybe they're smarter than Hicks in Florida. I think so. New Zealand, the rich people might stick you in a bunker. Please stay safe, PawPaw. Wear a mask. Oh, maybe you could offer some advice. I ordered pizza from Domino's. Did not receive it. Called the store. Talked to the driver. He insisted he left it at the front door. Bullshit. Well, I reckon. Let me see here. If you ordered pizza from Domino's, then you had to have paid with a credit card. Call the credit card companies and dispute the charge. So this is bullshit. You know, I paid them. They did not deliver. You know, rescind that charge. Do not pay them, and they won't. They'll put in an investigation, and the driver cannot prove he brought it to you. And since they cannot prove that they brought it, cannot prove they delivered it, don't have a signature from nobody, they're just out the cost of a pizza. And and Domino's ain't gonna fight it. I mean, a $20 pizza only costs $5 to make. So, yeah, Domino's, in my opinion, if that truly happened, Domino's is being stupid by not believing you, because the average cost to make a pizza is less than 30. No, it's less than yeah, it's less than 30% of the sale price. So you got a $20 pizza, less than $6 of it costs them. They could replace your pizza twice and still make a couple of dollars. So give it a few more months, everything will open back up. Well, I'll be okay. You ever read Sam Watkins' memoir? Who's don't have it, Barb. My opinion, Cavett is not any worse than Smoker's Cough. I've had that for a long time. I just cough it out and spit it up. Well, quit them damn cigarettes. Right. So hours later, my neighbor brings my pizza. Driver left the wrong door. Told her to throw it out. I was in a bad mood. Ooh. 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 Now, hold on a minute, Hugh. Oh, yeah. I guess, Hugh, you're right. Barb, we can't be saying that about our fellow people here. You can't be calling somebody ignorant. Is your state county run by Democrats? No. Who was a viewer that came to your house to have a beer a few years ago? It wasn't Tad. Well, Scott Hopkins came here and we had wine. Scott Hopkins from Southern Mississippi. Oh, and baby girl and oh shit. Does it go by Little Abner? I don't know. They came here and yeah, we drank that PawPaw's peach wheat ale. I'll tell you his piece of story. Another time, Hugh. It's right there watching us all. They even got shit, I'm behind. God, I get on a tangent. You people keep leaving comments, and I just get further and further and further behind. That's right. They're watching us all. They even got all this. Can't worry about it. God bless. She was trying to do the right thing, but I was pissed off and hungry. So I apologized to her. My sister thinks I should get a card. Rob, I think what I would do is I would go down to the well, shit, you don't tell that woman to throw it out. I think what I do, Rob, is go and tell the manager the whole story. And tell them that later on, lady, everywhere she was at, ever how far away, brought you the pizza. And of course, you tell them, by that time it was already cold, and I was tired and irritated. And just go in there and tell them what happened. The delivery driver screwed up. He did not bring it to your apartment number, whatever. He took it to apartment so and so. And then that way, you're not calling the delivery driver a liar. You just call him a dumbass. No more, Mr. Nice Guy. Rob, why does she wait hours? PawPaw at work here. Can't wait for quitting time. Have a few beers myself. 2020 has definitely brung a shitstorm in Virginia. Yeah. Rob Gordy lad 27. I think she just got home from work. This bat flu is man-made and funded by former president and other bigwigs. Peeps aren't accountable. We all know that COVID-19 was created from a lab. It's not even a natural virus. Kelly was sick in February. He brought it home to me. I was sick at the end of February, beginning of March. I think we both had it. Ross Perot was the first person I voted for, says Janine. The Democrats always pull the race issue up every election, 2 and 4 years. Absolutely. Okay, what's Berloni, UK? I just thought it. Oh, Bologna. You're always saying bullshit. No. Jordy lad, Bologna. You may know it. You may know it. It's spelled Bologna, Bologna, Bologna. And the best thing I can do is say you just Google it. It's a processed meat product. It's like a thick pate, but it's where they grind up animal parts and form it into a log and then slice it. Anyway, you can search it. Bologna. My baloney has a first name. It's Oscar. My baloney has a second name. It's Mayer. Oh, I love to eat it every day. And if you ask me why, I'll say, 'cause Oscar Mayer has a way with Bologna. Da 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 da. Ivanka running would be a great way to screw with the damn thing. So badly want a female. Oh yeah. A young lady would make Larry Clinton look stupid. She already is. Yeah. Thanks, you, Bracken. I'm pretty sure I've heard that his pizza. Got a new PawPaw. Got my 12 gauge nice and polished for dove season. Too bad it's fishing season. That's fine. Just get off work, setting at Sonic. My baloney. Oh, there's Lynn Hope bringing that in. Another name for mystery meat. The story, PawPaw. Bologna versus chicken. Love a zing at the end. Yes, and he got refunded, as did the person who sent it. Are you using African jumbo peanuts? No. I just bought them. I mean, I bought them already ready to eat. And no, the peanuts that this company using is raised in South Carolina. We wanted a non-politician. Adeyemi Abiodun Adewale. Good. That's how broadcasting is doing good. Is going to do a live stream. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Yes, ma'am. Okay. All right. Well, use your right arm. Okay, now listen. Well, you asked me to help. Let me tell you. That little clip there is spring loaded. And what you got to do is you got to push the silver part inward like a safety pin. And you take that off, and then you can open the gate. You get the gate open? See there. That's right. Well, since you're staying on top of the boys and all that, hell, don't put that pin back on there. Okay. Oh, I don't know. Found one crawling on me about a half hour ago. No, I ain't got in the bathtub yet. I'm sitting out here drinking beer and eating boiled peanuts. Walmart this morning when I got your tomatoes. I will. Yes. Yeah. Yes, dear. All right. Have fun. Love you. Bye. uh, Tourism is a big part of New Zealand economy. The only viable path for them is to wait for a vaccine. Hit that like button. Give me $50 store credit. Cool. I'm surprised Domino didn't send out another pizza. Truckers for Trump. Whoop. Oh, shit. Truckers for Trump and bikers for Trump are teaming up to protect Trump's rally Saturday. PawPaw to keep them protesters at bay. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Oh man, I love it. I love it. I love to. I love to see them liberals shed them crocodile tears. Oh, Ms. Couples, did you see that? Did y'all see that thing on Facebook? It was a picture, maybe the picture Ms. Couples is talking about, but there was a picture of that big Trump uh, flotilla, all those boats that was going. I think it's the James. Oh, hell, can't think the name of the river now. They're in Florida from Jacksonville. Anyway, some guy had his boat at a marina, was flying a Trump flag on his boat. And they told him he couldn't do that. He said, fine. So he paid several $1,000s to have his boat vinyl wrapped with Trump 2020 and all that on it. Well, there's this picture of a Trump flotilla of a whole bunch of them boats following this guy. And then the next picture is boat like she's talking about. It's half sunk in the water, laying over. It's got Biden flags and stickers all over it. It's funny as hell if you're a Trump fan. 168 people. It's crazy. PawPaw, that comment was a close call, but I know you don't allow insulting people. Yeah, I know. It's me, PawPaw. I came and brought a 12 pack of Bud Light Platinum, remember? Nope. Nope. Weren't you. I'd remember Bud Light Platinum. You're right, Janine. What's so funny is the more he's God, I hate talk politics and upset a bunch of people. But do these Democrats in office not realize that when they let a crap go on like painting the street, painting the whole freaking street, Black Lives Matter, do they not realize that some people, they alienate them people, and people get upset with it and say, well, I'm not going to support the leader of this town, wherever it may be. Oh, no. I would not like to see my tax dollars go for that. I would not like to. I will not support a politician that allows a group of people to deface or destroy or pull down a statue. That's public property. You know, these people are creating criminal acts. I mean, they're criminals. Yet the politicians are letting them get away with it because they don't want to offend their base. Well, their base is going to start getting smaller because I don't think every Democrat supports tearing down statues. I don't think every Democrat believes in blocking highways, blocking the interstates, all that. You know, these people that are doing this protest and all that crap, they're the extremists. They're the far, what they call the far left. They're not the regular mom and pop Democrat like my daddy-in-law is across the street. These are extremists with extreme views. I'll be right back. I got 2 beers left and I'm going after them. Be right back. Today is the take 2 of their small day. Good restaurant on my birthday. If 5 people, if you come Northwest Ohio, I will take you to a sit-down meal. Well, Cherry Hill, you're too kind. Thank you. I Googled it. We call it Polony. Okay, Gordy. Polonius, very German. That is where Dolly escaped from Germany as well. Love some fried bologna with fried sunny side up eggs. Good stuff. God bless you all. Have a great day, says Sean. Oh my God, we got 180 people here. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here. It's blowing my mind. Watch your PawPaw eat boiled peanuts and drink Natty Light. Oh, that's 2 in a row. Those of you that just joined, that trash can right there. My neighbor brought that over so I can save cans for him. German sausage. Hell yeah. Good afternoon, Michael Henderson. Wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener. Oh, I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener. That is what I truly love to be. For if I were an Oscar Mayer wiener, you would come and take a bite of me. Ahmed, yeah. Aaron Palace has been fun, but I gotta go. Aikifa Ahmed, yummy boiled peanuts. PawPaw did. Oh shit, where'd it go? That shows you how far behind I am. Did you like CCR? Did you like Pink Floyd? I don't know of any songs by Pink Floyd that I like. I'm not saying I don't, but I definitely know Creedence Clearwater Revival. Hey, 5 p.m. getting close. I had enough working on small engines today. Need a cold one, and I get out of the metal can. Uh-oh, tryptamine. What's going on? Oh, they're crazier than hell. Now then, Nathan, over in Seattle, they're begging for police help. Very ironic. Yeah, St. John's, you're right, Brent. Looky. There's PawPaw. I'm doing well, Dan Sand. I've got me some boiled peanuts and cold beer. Rock God likes Ford trucks, but Chevy cars. Well, it wasn't the pizza you were angry about. It was the money you were out, plus them basically calling you a liar. You said, I didn't get my pizza. And I said, yeah, I delivered it. Because they just questioned your credibility right there. I don't like anybody question my credibility. All right, man. I remember Chris from Austin coming down a couple of years ago. That's okay. I'm not a very... Oh, Chris from Knoxville. Duh. I'm sorry, Cable Digger. I didn't recognize the name Cable Digger. But when you say Chris from Knoxville, oh, yeah. You're a young, good-looking kid. I remember. I sure do now. But you said a 12-pack of Bud Light Platinum? That might be why I didn't remember a bunch of it. Oh, me. Yes, Chris, I do remember. Your wife was freaking out that you were coming all the way to Tullahoma to see PawPaw. I remember that. Sorry, Chris. It's not that you're a forgettable person. It's just you brought real good beer. It's just like saying, oh, you had a good time last night. I did. Dwayne, I don't know what to tell you about that hair. But if she's good to you everywhere else, I wouldn't argue with her. Lance, the District of Columbia. Hey, Tom Turkey. Dana Lee. Bud Ice Light was my favorite, but they retired in Ohio. Well, she's got the chair on the kitchen getting ready to cut my hair. Told her she tried, I bite her. She's just meaner than me. Right now. Pigeon 4th July 10th. Why? I believe I look very sexy, but my wife says I look like a bum. Damn haircut. Schoenberg, more beers, Florida Rock. Rock on, you're sexy and you know it. You're sexy and you know it. Well, let's have a sticker giveaway for all the folks here. One crowing rooster, I don't have any. Stanley, PawPaw, in 2 months and 1 week, I will be retiring a 62-year-old. So I can watch you a lot more often. Cool, Dana. If you've ever owned a Harley and you hear a motorcycle going thump, 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 you can't help but look. I can't see it. Got all this trees and stuff here. Oh, that's cool, Janine. They had the whole harbor loaded. Don't tell me to drink more today. Anyone know how to get one of those beer hats? See what the Atlanta DA called tasers a deadly weapon? Yeah. Yeah. Well, here's my thoughts on it. Why would any decent, self-respecting person want to live in Atlanta, Georgia? Come on. I would never live in Memphis. I would never live in Nashville, Chattanooga, or Knoxville. You will not get my happy ass in any major metropolitan area. And do you know why things are... You know why life is better outside the city limits, out in the country? Because people out in the country know how to make it on their own and aren't relying on the government to give them each and everything there is. You know, there ain't a whole lot of government housing when you get out in the sticks. Get out in the sticks, you got to make that damn rent payment or house payment or land payment or whatever till you get that sucker paid off. Guess what? That teaches responsibility. You ain't got nobody standing on every street, every corner of the road out in the sticks selling drugs. Oh, I love that sound. But anyway, I ain't got no use for these big towns. But Southern Boy, I'll tell you this. After watching that several times and seeing all the different videos on it, that cop that they claim is having a 20 to 40 minute conversation with a guy that was intoxicated. I want to know something. I want to know why those young cops did not call for backup. I mean, it's common practice. Call for backup, get some more officers there. Because that little old bald-headed cop, young boy, the shaved head, he might have been a badass, maybe so. But now, that drunk guy was a head taller. He's a big old boy now. And you get somebody drunk like that too, hell, they don't feel a lot of pain. I'll be saying I want me some backup. I have plenty of time to get there. I realize the guy being very cordial and all that, but still, they remain cordial whenever they're outnumbered, 4, 5, 6 to 1. So if he had had backup, that guy would have been put in the back of the car. He'd still be alive today. Wouldn't be having this discussion. So you can say I'm wrong if you want to. That's okay. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. It's okay. Oh, nothing. And that cop wasn't just defending itself. You see the other videos where they showed him kicking the guy after he's already down, after he's already shot, kicking him and standing on him. That's effed up, man. That's just effed up. Those two boys were not good cops. I used to be deputy sheriff. I can speak from experience. Those two boys are not good cops. Hey, Priscilla Gunner, thank you. Pink Floyd, The Wall is good. I love the song Mother. Used to go to Texas one time a year. We would stop for the night at Hurricane Mills. Love fried okra. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you a group I really liked was Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show. I enjoyed their music, still do. He's up for re-election right now. That's right, Lynn. How close do you live from Robbinsville, North Carolina? We go there every year on a motorcycle, ride the tail of the dragon, stay down there for a week. We love it. Dana, I am about roughly an hour and 25 minutes, maybe hour and a half from downtown Chattanooga. That gives you an idea. Yeah, the DA needs to be fired. Black Lives Matter. I'm back with some roast. Money going to fund the Democrat parties. So is the Antifa movement too. Their products from Barry O'Dummer, community organizer group. Leaving the job now, says Kelly. All lives matter, yeah. Oh no, you can't say all lives matter. That's racist to say all lives matter. Give me a freaking break. Kelly, be careful coming home. How are you, sweetheart? Black Lives is a front for Axe Blue that funnels money to support DNC candidates on a 150cc moped, not sound with sound. Nice free throw, PawPaw. Want to try a good beer? Try Southern Tier Brewing Company rum barrel aged pumpkin. Damn. I'm okay. Just been in a fog, walking around kind of numb, but I'll be fine. Thanks for asking, Jenny. Yeah, Kathy, we're sorry about your friend. Those of you who don't know, Kathy lost a very good friend here recently, a day or two ago. Yeah, Grant, you never, a motorcycle never wins when it's in a fight with a car or truck. Guy was breaking parole. That's why he fought him. Well, that's just another reason they should have had backup. If it's still there, the full 45-minute video is on YouTube. I stick to this. The situation got away from him. It was not first degree, though. I agree with you there, Lynn. It wasn't first degree. When it comes to use of force, you are allowed to use one step up from whatever's being used against you. That's proper use of force. And bullets is one step up from a taser. So You live between Knoxville and Nashville, PawPaw? No, I live between Nashville and Chattanooga. I live 15 minutes from Jack Daniels. Yep, Roderick, you got it right. On the cover of the Rolling Stone. Yep. I got a creepy old lady named Cocaine Katie who embroiders on my dreams. Yeah. Sing Green River. I don't know Green River. They're snacking made me get peanuts, potato chips, says Nathan. There were only 2 officers in Atlanta precinct that night. There were 500 calls 911, but no one could respond to them, not even surrounding counties. Oh, yeah, I saw that, Janine. They're like, screw y'all. Some of them officers are actually, they said they were going out sitting in their cars in the parking lot. Not going nowhere, just sitting in their cars. Are you close to Spring Hill? Depends on what you call close, William. Maybe an hour. Hey, Anthony. I didn't say I know Creedence Clearwater. I said I do like some of their songs. Hey, Roy Gilkey. All right. I finally caught up. We got 166 people here wondering, what the hell is PawPaw going to do next? There ain't no telling, people. I was up early this morning. Got up at 4. And waited until my wife got up at the farm. She's babysitting. Wait until she got up. See if she needed anything from the store. Went and picked her up some tomatoes. And whilst I was there, got me some hot and spicy and original boiled peanuts. Oh, I love these things. Sorry to be sitting there eating in front of you, but my live stream do what the hell I want to, right? No, but I just enjoy my meal. Enjoy my snacks. Southern Boy went to Knoxville World's Fair in 82. I'm about 40 minutes from Spring Hill, says Janine. I'd comment on the fact that I've never seen anyone eat juicy boiled peanuts as neatly as you have today. Both white shirt and beard clean as can be. Never ceased to amaze me. I'm a dripper. No, I didn't get none on my beard. But what I did do was I popped a seal, and then while driving down the road, held upside down and let all the excess juice drip out. Oh, so I didn't have a can full of liquid. So that's my secret. I just barely popped it open and held it like that, and you just watch all that water coming out of there. So I'm not that neat. I'm just sneaky cool. Biden has a commercial before your videos. Bless his little heart. Making them boiled peanuts look tasty. Wait, you're making me want some. I'll be buying some more on my way home. Grant, if you like a hot and spicy, you like something hot and spicy now, get the hot and spicy. If you don't like hot and spicy, just get the original boiled peanut. This can at Walmart was $1.98, and can about half that size or a little bigger than half that size was $1 at the Dollar Tree if you got one. Or so, says Kelly. Malcolm loves boiled peanuts. PawPaw, I've not been able to tune in for a few days. How's the garage project coming? Last time I tuned in, fixing to get that second door closed by the end of the day. And I did. Do you like cashews? Oh, yeah, everybody likes cashews. Robert E. Lee is not coming down, justice enforced. Well, let's see. I did a video on this floodlight, and then today I went to the farm. So, and yesterday I was cleaning my yard and mowing some grass and stuff like that. So I haven't done anything on the garage. I'm not making excuses. I'm just stating fact. Didn't do nothing on the garage past couple of days, but maybe tomorrow morning. Those bullpens sound good. There's no traveling sucks. Can't get real southern food out here on the left coast. Well, Dan, make it yourself. Just my women says. I tell you what sucks now. Down here in the South, we can tell there's a problem out there because there ain't no cornmeal. There ain't no 5 and 10 pound bags of cornmeal to be had. That puts a little cramping on. That puts a little monkey wrench in the gears of Southern life as far as cornbread goes. Oh, they got the little boxes of Jiffy cornbread mix, but that ain't the same as Martha White cornmeal. So that's I tell them that all the time when I'm in Aldi. Boy, you can tell we're in a problem right now. We ain't got no cornmeal in the South. Got Maseka. That super, super fine ground corn. And it's the same thing. It's just ground real fine. But yeah, when you can't make cornbread, we got a little talking to do. Took a bad situation and made it worse. Well, Rob, you should have kept cool. I mean, if you had the hots for that girl, you should have just sort of said, "Oh, can you believe the incompetence of these delivery drivers?" And carry on a conversation with her, and she'd bring a pizza to you, and you just weren't thinking, "Come on in, let's share that pizza. Here, let me share that pizza with you. Come on in, honey. I've got some wine here somewhere. Matter of fact, PawPaw taught me how to make it." Because remember, Rob, that's panty dropper wine. PawPaw close to the airport, I am. I have a question about 22 long rifles. You ever had trouble with Winchester ammo? Revolver takes them really tight. I'd say it's your revolver. I came one day fresh out of the field, cook myself. Oh, yeah. Goober peas, that's right. Sitting on a roadside on a summer day, chatting with my messmates, passing time away. Lying in the shadows underneath the trees. Goodness, how delicious. Eating goober peas. Peas, 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 peas. Eating goober peas. Goodness, how delicious. Eating goober peas. And I got the words right too, by God. You need to get CC mini bags, Joe. There's no cornmeal worse than no toilet paper. Yes, you don't have to have toilet paper. Hell, you can use a washcloth and wash the shit out of it, you know? We'll never use my in-store credit at Domino's. Store credit's cheap. Apologies are not. And I've not been offered one. I'm going to shut up now because nobody cares. Oh, hell, Rob. Damn cops never did apologize to me. The mayor didn't apologize to me. And the city executive did not apologize to me when the cops threw me or beat me down on the concrete here in my home by mistake. Had no business doing that. Mucked up my knee, broke a big toenail, blood coming off my toe, cut my wrist. Nah, there was no excuse for that. But nobody ever apologized to me, so I'm telling you, take that damn store credit and use it. Gotta go. See you tomorrow. Bye, everyone. See you, Kathy. Bye, Kathy Grant Crew. See you, Kathy. Good morning. Good afternoon, y'all. Hey, Tracy. Did you como? Hey, Tracy. Oh, me. Well, everybody having a good day? Use a credit on homeless people. There you go. Oh, try calling and speaking a manager, Rob. I would have sued. Good afternoon, says George Earls. Good afternoon, George. Peas, 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 peas. Eating goober peas. Goodness, how delicious. Eating goober peas. Uh-oh. Lynn Holt sent me an email. Okay, Lynn, thank you for sending that to me. I'll definitely holler at you when I'm heading through Chattanooga. Thank you. I appreciate that. I got a wonderful invitation from James in the Bahamas. This couple, PawPaw, you make my knees weak when you sing, no matter the words. Oh, Ms. Couples, you're playing with me. You're just seeing how much fun you can have an old grizzly faced man. That's all it is. Ms. Couples is probably some man, some man, you know. He likes to pretend he's a woman and have fun with people and tease them. Ms. Couples, the only way you're gonna prove me wrong is you're gonna have to send me a photograph. And here's my email. Call Bob for signs at yahoo.com. Now, I promise I will not share your email with anybody, but that's the only way. That's the only way you're gonna get me to believe that that you're a lady. I'll get mad and burn it down, says Janine. Call your local Karen to figure it out, Rob. How y'all are? Hey, George Earls. Janine. Come back to Pennsylvania. The scrapples on me. Tim's Lord, you kiss my ass. You know I sure as hell ain't ever going to go back to eat scrapple. No way in hell. Hey, Tim there from Tim's World, he was with me and Tessie, and see Tim's wife was there and Tessie's husband was there. And, and I'll tell you, Tessie said that the waitresses thought I was some kind of celebrity. Oh, God. Here I am, just an old man with long hair and a beard. Oh, well, I guess I got my hair cut. I can argue with her. Been married 15 years. DiGiacomo. Okay, thanks, Tracy. DiGiacomo. All right. J9 turned me on to boiled peanuts, says Kelly. I hesitate to open this can because I've only got one more beer after this. Maybe I'll eat them tomorrow on the live stream tomorrow. Because if I open them today, I will eat them all today. Been here 2 hours and 53 minutes. Well, there seems to be differences of opinion on whether or not I can use these pieces of hickory in my grill to add a little smoke to the food. So I reckon we're just going to have to experiment and find out for our darn self. Poor little feller. Oh, I didn't eat that. I didn't eat that shit either. Oh, man. Tim's World don't like scrapple neither. Dirt Cheap Dan says, why would you not be able to use hickory? So I wonder how pecan would do to smoke with. They say it's really good. You cannot use that in the grill, says Timberland Steve. Well, now this is a smoker. This ain't just a grill. This is a smoker. PawPaw, do you get to pick what ads? No, I asked because it suddenly seemed like every time I try to watch a video, I have to sit through a Joe Biden ad. You getting famous, Bob? No, I'm not getting famous. Scrapple on rice is good. Tracy? There ain't nothing you could put I'll tell you what, you could put scrapple on dog shit to make the scrapple taste better. Now I look like one of them shit stinking lawyers, but I hate that shit. But I love my wife. I use oat, hickory, pecan, or all above it. If it's green, I'll let it burn a while. It always comes out tasty. Southern boy, good. I like hickory. Hickory's great for smoking. Do not use that in a grill. Timberline, I think. No, I'm not growing a garden. Timberline, let me show you what I'm talking about here. See that thing right there? The fire is way down here, and then the rack for the meat is up there. Now, why would I not want to use it? Timberline, I'm willing to listen now. I'll listen to you. Now, we're talking about pieces that's big around as my finger. We're not talking about chunks of hickory like in my neighbors over there. Stir frying vegetables and shrimp. Oh. Go ahead and use pine. It tastes wonderful. Not just telling pine. Huh. The riding lawnmower, says Steve Timberland. What about the riding lawnmower? Run out of beers, time to hit the liquor, then night. Yeah. Hickory should be good. Sorry, my PC was acting up and had to give in of an attitude adjustment. Hey, PawPaw, starting late today. Love y'all. Hey, Sideman. Hickory's great for smoking. Always got my ass smoked with a hickory switch. Ooh. Yeah, you can use it. If your wood is dry, you can soak it in water and it should be fine. Now, the situation with my hickory is it was just tree limbs that I trimmed off of a tree. So we're talking about live hickory. So I'm concerned that maybe I can't use those pieces of wood that I cut fresh off of a tree? Does it need to season? That's my question. And I haven't found where it has to season. And the whole idea is I'm just throwing a few pieces in there on top of my charcoal to get the hickory flavor. So my question is, can I use that green hickory? Because I'm just going to take limb lobbers and cut me some sticks and just toss them in there on top of my charcoal. Anyway, we're going to find out. I'm gonna do that. I don't know if I'm gonna do it this evening and make a video for y'all to watch later or what, but we'll see. Oh, no, I gotta use pressure treated. Oh, Brandon. Now look here. I'm going to remove that comment, Brandon, because that is deadly. You're spreading bullshit that would kill somebody. So don't be doing that. But this time it's just a warning. Next time you pull a stunt like that, I'll just ban you from the channel because I don't give a shit. But I'm not going to have you telling my viewers to do something that would kill them. You get a line, I get a pole, honey. You get a line, I get a pole, babe. You get a line, I get a pole, we'll go down to the crawdad. All lives splatter. Keep your ass off the road. I like that. Oh, I like that one. All lives splatter. Sweet Dan. Plumwood is good for smoking. You say hickory, remember Aunt Tongue, go get a switch. What I usually do is smoke most of my meats with the clothes I get from the mission, yeah. Oh, Florida Rock God. What a crock of shit. I think Florida Rock God's had a few drinks today. Kelly freaked out when he went to eat one. He shuddered and spit it out. He said he wasn't expecting a soft peanut. It only used to crunch him. I would smoke it with grain. Wouldn't. Those hickory tree limbs are not ripe enough. Yeah, that's my question, Timberline. You know, do I need to just let it sit and dry and then use it later? I don't know. But that's why I'm throwing it up to y'all. And that's why we're going to try it. We're going to see if it works or not. Everybody's got their opinion. Everybody does. So I'm just going to make a video of cooking on that grill with the charcoal. It's got that instant light charcoal. And then once it's going, throw that hickory on there and see what we get, what happens. Worst thing that happen is I get some nasty tasting hot dogs. I don't think I'd want to smoke with hickory leaves, the green leaves off the tree. You small piece, I do it all the time, says Grant. Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm just talking about pieces like big around as my finger. Just throw a handful of them in there. PawPaw, checking on my dinner break. Good to see you this late. Thank you. You'll be fine then, says George. Get you about a 3-inch piece of hickory. Knock the bark off because they don't taste good. But yeah, greenwood's perfect like that. What do with my apple? Well, I ain't got nothing that's 3 inches in diameter. This is all the size of my finger, maybe a little bigger, But maybe a piece 1.5 inches in diameter. But all these was just limbs that were hanging down, and you're running a lawnmower to knock your hat off, limbs hanging down low. So I just went in there and reached up about, 10, 12 feet. Cut the limbs off. You'll see. I did a video on it. If it green, I'd let it dry a little, but I don't think you have to. Well, it's sitting on the back of my trailer, drying as we speak. If you find it's a good idea to peel the bark, you may get a bitter taste, okay? I did call a store, and they gave me $50 credit with no apology. I'm thinking about transferring that to my... They were in 202, but never ordered Domino's again. We just gathered hickory bark PawPaw. Yeah. Uh, Rob, you pissed off at Domino's, ain't you? See, I'd have been going to be fine if you were one smoking fresh tree. You're going to make a lot of smoke because it's wet. My dad has always said that green hickory green wood is better for smoking meats because it smokes instead of burning. Hell, I don't know. Sure, no one's fine. No, Janine, somebody brought the pizza back to him. Put a small piece on the charcoal. If black smoke is given off, it's going to give an oily taste. Thank you, Bill. I guess any nut tree would work to smoke with. Curious about walnut wood. By God, I got a ton of walnuts, but I don't think I'd like that taste. I don't think I'd like that. You can try and put the hickory limbs in the dryer. I'm ready to see because I don't know anything. That's all you need is a half an inch of green hickory. It's about maybe 2 or 3 inches long. Your coals little smoke cure meat fire. But I was so bad at everything. I told her to throw it out. I made your strawberry Baileys. That's also, it is, ain't it? KDF 803. It's good stuff. Elizabeth says he grew up with a smokehouse because they preserved their meat, mainly hogs. So they slaughtered a hog or two every year. So green hickory is what he was taught to use. Cool. I used maple twigs once. It worked good, except the meat tastes like syrup. Oh, George. Put it in the microwave. Take water out of the wood. Oh, come on, Southern boy. You ain't right in the head, son. Mesquite's a weird flavor, but it tastes pretty good, too. I will be big and strong like you with this. I used pecan the other day with a big fat pork loin covered with applesauce and brown sugar. Yeah, they say pecans are good to smoke with. I've never tried pecan. They come pecan trees. I would never want to cut one. I don't want to cut anything that produces food, you know. I planted trees here in the yard, like I planted some pear trees. I don't, a pear tree will provide me shade and pears. A maple tree will provide me shade. No pears, no nothing. But it will provide shade. Well, if I'm going to plant me a tree, I'm going to plant something that's going to feed me or my family, maybe years down the road. It's just like if a young person would listen to an old person, if a young person went out there and bought some land, let's just say 100 acres, okay? And if you were to plant 25 acres in walnut trees, your grandchildren, if you did this as a young person, 20, 30-year-old, your grandchildren would be able to go to college just on the money the walnut would bring. Having it logged. You could put your grandchildren through college on the walnut wood. But we don't think about 50 years from now, 60 years from now. We think about today. That's just the way Americans are. We build with sticks. We don't build with rock and concrete and block and mortar. We build with sticks. And why do we build with sticks? Because it's cheaper and it's faster. But I don't know if it's that much cheaper than concrete block. But I love concrete block buildings. I love them. I don't even mind if we poured a concrete roof on it. Oh well. Enough of that. Want to sell that red toolbox? Well, hell, Timberland, if you want to buy it, hell yeah, I'll sell it to you. Hello, 8-year God. I grew it directly when you don't have to smoke. Florida Rock God, I do wish you wouldn't say GD, and I know you didn't mean to. I know it's that damn a voice to text thing. Miss Couples, I will not read it out loud. Don't you worry about it. Oh, Miss Couples, that was very nice of you. I appreciate that. You didn't send me a picture, but that's okay. Miss Couples is a sweet lady. You want to use more coal than usual at that Greenwood Brown. I'll smoke a lot more than normal. Penetrates pretty hard. I just saw the ugliest man I've ever seen. A Sleepy Joe commercial. I'm gonna give store credit to my neighbor. She deserves putting up with me. Thanks. Hey, Beetle 4, smoked meats. I use hickory and other cherry wood. Well, a lot of people here today. Yeah, 158 now. There was like 180 something while ago. That's crazy. Maple tree provides you with gumballs. My neighbor keeps bitching about my pecan tree hanging over onto his yard. Guess he's mad that those are the only nuts he's got. Well, Ellison, he is in 100% entitled and in his right to cast an imaginary plane that's not an airplane, but a line straight up above the property line, and anything hanging over on his side of your property line, he's allowed to cut. So if he don't like his limbs that's hanging over, providing nuts and shade onto his property, he is perfectly within his rights of cutting the tree that's growing in your yard. Tell him if he don't like it, cut cut along the property line. Idiot. Do you have a pain near your farm? Do you have a pain near your farm? Our local timber companies won't allow us to plant trees for lumber. They own the sawmills too. What the hell? You can't plant trees on your own property? That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. And other than, do you have a pain near your farm? Everything now is meant to be disposable. Yep, Papa, I agree. We want it now, and as I get older, I'm learning patience and planning goals. No, it isn't that voice thing. I can't stand that. Sorry about that, everyone. Do you have a pain near your farm? Hey, Papa, just got home a while ago and seen you were. Oh, wow, 3 hours now. Hell, just sitting here drinking beer, and I was eating boiled peanuts, and I ate the whole darn can, so I'm holding off. I've got one more new can, and I'm gonna hold that off till tomorrow. I hope. Oh, missed. Did make 2 in a row, but I couldn't go 3. I swapped out of my work lights with LEDs. Bulbs like a yellow one behind you. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm very sorry about that. It was a voice thing. I can't spell good. I apologize to every lady in the room. Sorry. Well, Rock God, I know that ain't what you meant to say. And that's why I just deleted the comment. Hickory bark comes off and land on the ground there like shingles. Yeah, that's a shagbark hickory. Got a little pecan trim. I trim back every now and then. Smoke with the trimmings. You want me to keep your nuts out of his yard. Hey, PawPaw, that pork loin recipe was perfect. Aluminum foil worked great on it. Thanks again. Black velvet, I've had a lot of people say, well, you used $20 worth of aluminum foil. No, aluminum foil I got at the Dollar Tree for $1. And maybe I overdid it a little bit, but it worked. You're going to pay that kind of money for a piece of meat. You don't want to ruin it. Florida. Yeah, my email address is CallBobForSigns at yahoo.com. Now, listen, you don't have to capitalize any of it. I did it like that so you could see the different words. There's no spaces, just CallBobForSigns at yahoo.com. Doing good, Ms. Redneck Ranger. Jason, doing well. Let the wood dry if you want to try it. Get a cheap piece of chicken or beef. Hell, Sean, I'm going to use hot dogs. Open it. You got wine. Well, I've got one beer left. Janine, I got a ant and roach spray, and that shit works. If you'll remind me tomorrow, I'll show it to you. I think it's made by Raid, but man, it's good. But it's stout. Lord have mercy. If you use it in the house, you got to leave. I mean, it is potent. But by God, it works. The Wahi Candy Company here makes burnt peanuts. They're like Boston baked beans. They're good. A Wahi, I got my first mule deer off the Wahi Mountain Range in southern Idaho. No problem, see item on. If I ate that many nuts, I wouldn't be able to get off the pot. Well, Glenn needs to be cooked. They've been boiled, been cooked, plus they're in a shell, and there's really not that many in there once you start figuring that out. PawPaw, your recipe for that coconut cake, golly gee good. It is good, ain't it, Tom? It'll make make your tongue slap the roof of your mouth, boy. I see Amazon sells peanut patch boiled peanuts. Just ordered $3.65 a can. Good God, Dan Sands, do you not have a Walmart? You said boric acid, sugar, water mix. What kind of signs, Bob? Well, I was in the sign business, mainly vinyl lettering. Doing lighted signs like you put above a business. Lettering people's vehicles, vans, and political signs, them look like plastic cardboard. Pretty much whatever kind of sign somebody wanted. Even the brass plates in front of the lawyer's office. Spectricide and Boar Bee sprayer, 6 months. Cool. Take the per ants to the house of Dems, Janine Sexton. Thank you. Search on it here. It got YouTube, lots of recipes. Zeta Willingham. The weather where you are here in Massachusetts is 90. Oh, we've had a wonderful day compared to that. Woo. Now, for those of you all that are mushroom experts, I had one person say slice it into strips and cook it in a skillet with butter, salt, and pepper. I've never eaten this kind of mushroom. I ain't afraid to try it though. It's hard. It's tough. I mean, it's tough like shoe leather. Well, hell, Dan Sands, that sucks. Oh, man, if they get inside ant traps. PawPaw, you mean those? Yeah, yeah, Tammy. Yeah, I make those. Or I did. I'm not in the business no more. We tried corn syrup and borax. And Jeannie says, I tried baking soda and sugar water last year, but they're back. Is that plastic? Says Tom Turkey. You talking about these? These are no, no. They are mushrooms. Of trees that will make maple syrup. It isn't poison. Shove it down the throat and trip out. Well, take one small bite. Wait 20 minutes. Your mouth isn't numb or anything. That mushroom's good to eat. You're right. I mean, that's what they taught us in the military. Not sure if you can eat a certain plant or not. Just take a tiny little bit to see what it does to your tongue or whatever. Use high heat on mushrooms. Thank you, everyone. I'm writing them down. You're welcome, Jeannie. Could not resist, says Tammy. I like the mushrooms with a purple ring around that grew in the green. Tracy, we know what you're talking about. Freaking humid here. To experience Florida coastal heat and humidity, just take a hot shower. Get out of the shower. Do not dry off. Put all your clothes on. That's a very good description, Grant. That's pretty much spot on. Uh, well, 319. 441. Okay, folks. I'm gonna shut her down here at 5 o'clock my time. Just so y'all know. I'm still waiting on Mrs. Couples to send me a photograph. She swears she's a lady, but I ain't seen proof. Maybe I need to sing to her. Where's your Harley? The only Harley I have left is a 1973 Ironhead, and it's in the garage out back. Am I going to have to sing to Mrs. Couples to get a picture? See you, George. Oh, George. Those of you been here since the beginning say, I'll sit right there and watch PawPaw drink a 6-pack of beer. Can't get nothing done watching PawPaw TV. Hell, I can't get nothing done starring on PawPaw TV. Tomorrow will be a different story. Built a cabin on a piece of property I've had for 2 years, 14 for been fun. 3.5, 4 hours. Dig each hole for 6-inch concrete piers and do the. See you later, dirt cheap Dan Sands. I've had strange spring in Kansas. Hardly any tornadoes this year. Not complaining, though. Tom Turkey, goodbye, Paul, and have better tomorrow. Sure, they're usually in the canned vegetable section near the odd stuff like potatoes, sauerkraut, and beets. Concrete work and bolts. Stones comes on at 6 p.m. here. Then Mash and Tucker calls a nap. Then Carol Burnett shows, says Tracy. What are you and the wife doing for Father's Day? We're grilling steaks. My son got my husband Father's Day. Zeta, I'm sitting here doing exactly what I'm doing right now. Unless my daughter gets back from Florida and invites me to her house, my house, the farm. Unless she invites me there for to eat or grill out or whatever. Other than that, I'll be right here. Ain't nobody told me nothing different. It's just another day. I believe you will discover that green hickory is better for smoking than dried season. Burns slower because it's green and it smokes more. Yeah, it smokes more. Sorry I showed up late to your party. Hey, Tammy Eisenbladder. Better Nate than Lever. Any wood you smoke with gives a better flavor if you debark it. Is that right, Elizabeth? Not arguing with you. I'm just like, okay. I take people's advice with a grain of salt. Uh, Abraham Lincoln, they quoted Abraham Lincoln saying that a wise man learns from his mistakes, and a genius learns from the mistakes of others. And a wise man will listen to everyone's advice and make up his own mind. So, there. Oh. Now, my wife will be babysitting the grandkids if my daughter ain't back from Florida. So, hey, you like your steaks cooked, Paul? Well, I like them cooked on the grill. Well, I got to get me some Liberty Bibs. Getting funny. Fruitwood trees, hickory wood, pecan, oak, all good for smoking. You ever thought about getting Streamlabs? Streamlabs? What the hell are you talking about, Streamlabs? Send you a pick at 15 minutes to midnight. Says the item. And Lincoln said, don't believe everything on the internet. I use some bark and have great results, but when smoking under 250. I did not know bark could affect smoking bark, in my opinion. Streamlabs, so you can get donation. Oh, listen, I've got a, um, super chat right down there. That dollar sign down there. You click that, and that's how I'll get donations if someone wants to donate. I don't go out there, begging people. If they'd like to donate, I appreciate every daggum nickel I get. I do. I got one boy, he donated enough to get me a 12-pack of beer, and I appreciate the hell out of that. Don't think I don't. Hickory nuts works, Elizabeth said. Oh, hell, Southern boy, I wish you wouldn't say stuff that controversial on here. I just hit it. Bark gives a bitter taste. So it won't take as much money as you tip. Well, PayPal don't take any if you send it as a friend or relative. Panda noises, the aliens. Yeah, Streamlabs won't take the percent YouTube does. Elizabeth Prime OG, best for smoking. Thank you, Elizabeth. Paul, did you have a heart attack or was just high blood pressure and stuff? Well, they said that I had congestive heart failure. A huge pan of peach cobbler nubbin. Oh, yeah, Tim. Said I had congestive heart failure. Basically, I was full of fluid. And I was so full of fluid, hell, I couldn't breathe. There wasn't room for my heart to do this thing. There wasn't room for my lungs to do this thing. And it's just, my blood pressure shot up to 170 over 120. And they kept me in the hospital 4 days. And in 4 days, I dropped 32 pounds of liquid. And God, I felt so much better. And then about 2 weeks later, I felt better than I'd felt 15, 20 years. Now, during this pandemic, I have let my damn weight get away from me. I mean, look here, sitting here drinking a 6-pack of beer. I have let my weight get away from me here in the pandemic. I'm back over 300 pounds again, but I feel good. And I know that the weight I'm carrying is just plumb old, ordinary lard because my ankles are not swollen. So I'm not retaining I'm not retaining fluid. I'm just retaining calories. But you'll see on the video I made today. I was very active, walking way out in the woods. Just you'll see. You'll see. T-Bird Reds was probably smoked a tri-tip the other day, good and cheap. Cool. Drained off 30 pounds of Natty Light. Actually, Southern boy, I hadn't been drinking. That's what was blowing my mind. Hell, I hadn't been drinking. They asked me how much I drank. I said, I don't know, maybe a beer a month, maybe a shot of whiskey once or twice a month. I mean, I just wasn't drinking. Just wasn't feeling good. But boy, you get to where you can't hardly move, just all swelled up. I mean, just can't move because my skin's too tight, can't breathe. But even right now, like I said, I'm over 300 pounds, but I feel good. I really do. Now, I tell when I go out there walking or doing any motion I do, you gotta understand. It's like I'm carrying three concrete blocks. Imagine yourself walking around carrying 3 concrete blocks. 8 by 8 by 16 block, your standard building block. Every step you take, you got a block in each hand and you got one tied around your neck. Every step you take. Well, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm out here carrying 3 concrete blocks every step I take. And I know that ain't good. It sure does make my legs strong. Oh, God. Oh. Oh. William says, how tall are you? Well, see, that's just the thing. I'm at a perfect weight for somebody that's 9'2". I'm just shy of 6 foot. I mean, just shy of 6 foot. Elizabeth Newland, where do you live in Alabama, huh? PawPaw, you always be live streaming when I'm at work, but I just got off. Ha! How's everybody doing? How y'all doing? What I miss, y'all? Oh, well, bless your heart. I told everybody here a while back, here 15 minutes ago, that I was quitting at 5 o'clock. You're here for 8 minutes anyway. You ain't missed much, yo mama. I was sitting here eating a can of boiled peanuts, hot and spicy, and drinking a few beers and talk about these mushrooms. That's about it. There'll be much more for you to see in the video I'm posting today or this evening. 16 weeks in boot camp put you back in shape. Hell, 6 weeks in the when I joined the Air Force put me back in shape. Of course, I was only 15 pounds overweight. It's forbidden here, says Elizabeth. I asked Elizabeth where she's from in Alabama. She says it's forbidden here. Tammy says, holy Toledo, PawPaw, I can't even lift one of those blocks. Well, basically, Tammy, I'm walking around carrying 3 of them. When I leave y'all, I'm going in there and strip it down, throw my clothes in the wash machine and getting in the shower, see if I got any more ticks on me. And you'll see why whenever you see this video. Lord, me and my grandson, we went through the woods. I normally feel good at too after a 6-pack. There you go, see item on. But now you gotta understand, I've been here 3.5 hours on this 6-pack, so that ain't my. Well, I was 220, and nurse from the United Healthcare came, and I lost 20 pounds. I was in bad shape a year ago, and I didn't do anything. She better come more often. What's up, yo mama? Not drinking. That was the problem. Your body was missing that extra, so it stored it. I lift weights, but also have a gut. I weigh 315, but most is muscle. But I can tell when I gain water weight. Terrible feeling, says Grant. Popeye, you never quit. You keep going and going like an Energizer bunny. Hello, yo mama. Elizabeth didn't stop me. I'll take every one of them minutes, sir. Your mama, you're more than welcome, honey. Send you an email with a pic as a test. Did you get it? Says, see item on. Okay, well, let me see here. I did get that photograph. Is this out your back door? Cool. And see item on. Where do you live? What are you having for dinner tonight? Zeta says. I think I'm having these things. See who's here. Just got here. Hey y'all. Hey Sean Viper Express. Hey, listen. Thank PawPaw. I just got home from work. Though we would be BS for a while, but I understand. Have a great day and a better tomorrow. Well, Kelly, I've been here 3 hours and 34 minutes. And it is, almost 5 o'clock in the evening. I mean, it's past my bedtime. I normally take me a nap around 4:30 and sleep till about, I don't know, 7 or 8, and then get up and watch a movie or two on Netflix. And I thought she means the weed, I think. Always good to see you up and about, says Shaggy One. T-Bird doesn't. My son and his friends either. Just don't care for it personally. Not against it, just don't like it. Just got home from almost 3 weeks in the woods too. Had to check for ticks. Mix the beer and weed and you'll be just peaches and cream. Washed down with that tree and shrub stuff you use on dogs for ticks. I thought about it, Southern boy. Glenn Cutright, there's no reason to say that. Glenn, their voice to text is doing that. It's not people aren't deliberately doing that, Glenn. It's PawPaw is probably not in the dictionary or the vocabulary of the device they're using. So it's all right. But don't be attacking people. I'll get that. Nice to talk to you, huh? I called Domino's and asked them to transfer credit to my neighbor. Went to Dollarama, bought a card, put it on her door. She knocked 10 minutes ago, asked me over for dinner. Womp, womp, chicken, wow, wow. Oh, Rob. Rob's got smooth moves. Boom, chicka, wow, wow. You go, Rob, you player. Oh, video game. I'll try it on my dogs. Yes. Norway. Oh, nice. The item on. Get it, Rob. Boom, chicka, wow, wow. Gonna have to be sitting on the mower now for Natty strawberry lemonade natural light. You have no. Yeah, I'm doing good today. Oh, Rob. We've had a good time with Rob today, that's for sure. Boom, chicka, wow, wow. That's the midnight sun from my place in Norway. Wow. That is cool, see eye to eye. Thank you for sharing that with me. And is that from your back porch? Hey, Bellfire. Well, I hate to tell you this, Byron, but I told everybody I was leaving at 5 o'clock my time, which is 6 o'clock yours. Also, watching until the end, pop on my TV. The only way I can comment is on my phone, plugging it up, and enjoy your TV show. Go to sleep. I have to clean the table on your left backside. You have to clean the table on your left. Whoa, 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 whoa. A Viper Express, this is your first warning. We're going to remove your comment because I don't have to do a damn thing. I don't want to. This is my house. This is my stuff. And I will clean my stuff whenever I'm ready to clean my stuff. Don't tell me I need to do this and I need to do that. All I need to do is die. So the only thing I have to do is die. Of course, it helps to eat a little bit, you know. But the only thing I have to do is die. I don't have to clean a damn thing if I don't want to. That always pisses me off. You should do this and you should do that. Oh, no. We don't play that. But Viper, I know you're a good subscriber and a good viewer, but it's just we don't do that. We don't tell PawPaw what he needs to do. Crop circles, have a great night. PawPaw, remember Saturday Night Live, that skit where they did You Like the Juice? No worries, I'll catch up. We can got some drinking to do and fix supper for two. Telling PawPaw. Anyway, Byron, what I was telling everybody today is I won't be coming to visit anybody because this damn COVID shit. New Zealand is closed. Can't get in there. Idaho Hillbilly and his wife Kitty have put their foot down, and not to me, to everybody, that they are not going to allow any visitors to come see them this entire year, except for their immediate children and grandchildren. Because this damn COVID stuff. The Bahamas, where James Edward is, where I'd love to go visit, they're tightened up. You know, can't just anybody show up there. Much as I'd love to come down there to Pavo, Georgia, and visit with you, my wife don't want me going nowhere. I've had to cancel on Kim Fife. It was coming 12 miles from where I live. We was going to have lunch together. My daughter being the RN and having to work with contact tracing of people that test positive. She got my wife all in a tizzy. Oh my God, it's got her in a damn tizzy about how this ain't going to end. This ain't going to end. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. So now my wife is scared to death, and I am not going to piss her off. I've been married to her too long to have her pissed off at me. So I ain't visiting nobody, so don't nobody feel offended, much as I'd love to, much as I want to. So Byron, I'll just have to settle for canned boiled peanuts for now. Oh man. I'm talking about PawPaw. Viper said she had to clean it, I think, though. Hello from St. John's, Newfoundland, Canada. Telling PawPaw Saturday night. I got to go, y'all. Let me finish reading these comments, then I got to go. Get that right, PawPaw. Hey, Tom, just hope she doesn't serve pizza. You should have a wonderful night, PawPaw. Totally understand safety first. Hell, it ain't mine, Byron. Hell, I ain't worried about it. But boy, my wife is. So, and I mean, Byron, you don't know. You might, I'm just giving this as an example. You make these sales calls. You open the door, you go in, you talk to somebody, and you leave. Oh my God, did somebody have COVID? Get it on that doorknob. And now Byron brings it home to his wife. I mean, you never know, or I fill up my truck right behind the guy that just filled up his, and he's hot with COVID. And I grab the same damn gas nozzle as he does. Um, pardon me, immediately after him. So it's well within the time before the crap dies. Oh, got to keep the wife happy. That's all. That's all I can say. Got to keep the wife happy. Happy wife, happy life, like everybody says. Don't mean I got to like it. But I imagine if everybody did that, this stuff wouldn't be spreading like it is, right? Shoot. So I guess my only escape is to do live streams where I can communicate with you all, see how you're doing. Oh, I've really bad expensive. Florida Rock God, why don't you have another drink? Google down. It's from my house, second floor, midnight. That's midnight? That's cool, man. Thanks, the Idamon. Poor little feller. Got to get some wipes. We're all going to die. Well, back in the 80s, the school buses on the short one said retard. Now they changed it. We used to call them their carts, not trying to be goofy. Just, wow, how things have changed, right? Oh, no shit, man. Oh, my God, everyone is offended at me not showing up. Byron Glover says, if mom ain't happy, ain't nobody, you got that right. Ain't nothing like sitting in the same room with your spouse that isn't saying anything, but just gives you that evil eye. Like, I'm not talking to you. But I think you're a son of a bitch, right? I don't want to hear it. So I just, yes, dear. No, dear. Oh, yeah, little kind of goes along. Is that Georgia peanuts or Chinese? Look on the can. Southern Ball, these peanuts is from South Carolina. They are from McCall Farms in Effingham, South Carolina. And one of our fellow viewers here, they actually work in that town or live in that town, and they are quite familiar with McCall Farms in Effingham, South Carolina. So, nope, they're not Georgia, and they're not Chinese. Send tons of comments so we keep them here. Oh, I'm late again. Love PawPaw. Hey, T-Bird. Florida Rock, Short Bus Shorty, Window Liquor. You in the driveway, Kelly. I was being tested for TB, and I went to jail. Cleared out everyone. If you want to be left alone in there, try it. Saran wrap duct tape, keep it protected. Rona, doing it cheap. There you go. Sorry, I thought this was how to clean your garage day. Not today, Viper. Today I spent out the farm, getting me some chicken of the woods and walk around with my grandson and trimming some hickory limbs off of a tree. See a shaggy one. Come on here and we could have a second wave of the virus. Don't need that. Yeah, no kid. She's just concerned and worried for you, PawPaw. I know. Sound like a plan. Other news. Did you hear about the explosion of the cheese factory? Debris was everywhere. Hey, Thomas Silts. Cool. Better have an evil eye than an evil tongue. Just a minute, I got to get rid of that last beer I drank. Well, it's trying to rain again. Oh, just a little shower, though. Oh. Yes, Jane. Back in the early 80s, my dad apologized for me with people and told them I was mildly retarded. I had no problem with that, especially for first grade all the way through 12th. Oh, yo, mama, when she does that, bring out your small mirror and put it up to your face backwards. Nice draw, PawPaw. Mama said, stupid is. Mama says, stupid is as stupid does. One more beer. No, this is the last one I got. Ain't got no more, but one of my viewers today was nice enough to donate enough to get a 12-pack. Love the accent. Sharon, I ain't got no accent. My comment made him need another drink. Yes, had to say bye to PawPaw and drinks beer. Cheers, the item on. Cheers, Si. I never had more than 6 or 8 students in our classroom all day. They wouldn't let us in the lunchroom without a teacher. I'm trying to go to a snake bite church down there in Pigeon Forge at the end of July. I want to go. Oh my God, Sean. I mean, a snake handler's church. Them some bitches is crazy now. God, them people are crazy. They're out there somewhere. Cheers to the other one. I brewed beer, says Alyssa. And thank you at Tammy Eisenblatter. Up on my pineapple wine is coming along nicely. Why are you even looking at it, Eric? I ought to give you a spanking for that. And I was supposed to be gone 11 minutes ago. West Virginia. Good night, PawPaw. Hope to see you again soon. Florida Rock God, when my mother had to work late shift, whatever. My dad was working out of town, and we were left with a neighbor lady, and went to church with them. And I believe they were Church of God. And this one woman stood up, and she was speaking in tongues. And I'll never forget my little brother. He was about 7 years old, maybe 8. His eyes got as big around as that can right there. He didn't know what the hell was going on. I had a clue, but I'd never seen it before either. That's funny. Not looking, PawPaw, I'm smelling. Hey, Elizabeth, I'm working and chatting and watching PawPaw. We model houses for flippers. There you go. Let's see, you can see 6 p.m. Virginia, still rolling. Hell, Elizabeth, I need you to come in and remodel some houses I got. I need a sheetrock completely tore out, tear it down to bare studs, put in new insulation, new sheetrock, trim, floor coverings, the whole bit. I need new windows and vinyl and metal roof. Maybe I'd be better off just tearing the house down. I get the house tore down and disappeared for $5,000. Uh-oh, I think I feel a tick. All right, anyway, folks, I've had a wonderful time with you all. I appreciate each and every one of you that stopped by to visit today. It's been a lot of fun. But I got to get in there and get me some supper. Peanuts just don't quite get it. And I want to get this video done that I made today. I'll try to get that uploaded tonight. My schedule, hopefully I'll get out here in the morning, get some stuff done, and then maybe come on live, maybe 9 o'clock Central, thereabouts. Anyway, folks, y'all have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow. Bye. Make sure you tell your friends about PawPaw's channel, will you? I can use all the help I can get.